Let's do it!
Yo, Doug, Kenny Boucher here on this most righteous and new of all days, joined by Rob Baer, my fellow caster, and the first ever remotely casted live 40K game to my knowledge that's ever occurred. Rob, what's up?
Long war, coast to coast.
All
New Beats Lab, the old Beats Labs.
Coast to coast, coast and commanders engaged. Let's do it real quick. Rob, tell these people what's going on while I show off some camera angles, okay?
So tonight we have Captain America himself, Sean Nayden, victorious at Battle for Salvation here recently at 40K with his combined Eldar force, the European team captain of the victorious team. Of course, that's Team America here in the States, taking it down for the gold for the first time ever. I think they got third. Either way, he is in the Beats Lab getting ready to throw down with Juice. The gauntlet has been thrown. We've got Eldar versus, you know the list.
Wait, what list?
It's got a Castellan in it. It's got some guard. It's got some slam captains. Fill in the blanks. We'll put the link up.
So what you're seeing right now, guys, is they're in deployment phase, okay? And at this point in the game, during the mustard phase, my man Juice spent, he started with 20 CPs, I think, and now he's down to 14. He spent 2 CPs on his Knight, Iron Bulwarks, and the Relic for the 2-up armor save, Armor of the Sainted Ion. So he's going all defense on that Knight, okay? So he also spent a CP for the Angel's Wings, immune to Overwatch, and he made all 3 of his Slam Captains Blood Angels. And so far, I believe in the mustard phase, all Nick did was buy the Relic for a Solitaire to make him more of a badass. Is that correct? What is it called?
That is correct. He has not yet begun to burn those CPs.
Okay, so but they're deploying, and you're watching them use the chess clock right now. So right out the gate, 18 witches and both Guardian squads by Sean are in the webway. Now, if you guys want to know about these lists, all you got to do is type in !list in the chat. Okay, now that's only going to work on Twitch, guys. So if you're watching us on YouTube, you're watching us on Facebook, you might want to head on over to Twitch if you want to get the full experience. We have both lists, so things might get confusing otherwise. So
I'll put the link in the chat for everyone.
Getting live updated right now. Also, the terrain in the middle, they've decided mutually that it blocks line of sight, that big ass joint, so they're playing gangster mode. And you see how fast they're moving in the deployment phase of their chess clock? Look at that shit.
This is real. This is happening. It is a competitive game with 2 very, very competitive guys.
It was actually super interesting because when I was playing at SoCal Open this last weekend, playing against we were playing a chess clock live on Frontline Game TV. He got mad at me for gaming the chess clock. Now, not in a good natured way. Well, because I was like, literally, I just put like 30 things down, and he's like, "Wait, that kind of takes away the point of this whole thing." And I was like, "It's not my fault. I'm deploying everything right now." I was like, "Look, if you don't want me to game it that way, not. But like, that's how it's going to be done, ladies and gentlemen." See how Sean is putting things down without caring. So every time Juice presses the button, he instantly presses it back to Juice because he's probably already 3 deployments, 3 drops ahead of Juice. So,
well, I think Juice's game plan here was the long game. He's not going to try to get out there and outmaneuver. He's going to try to get as much time left on the clock for him. To get those points.
Agreed. Let me go to the overhead cam so you guys can see this. So yeah, basically we talked to both these legends. Sean is playing his list that he just won Battle for Salvation with. And and I do believe 100% Juice's game plan is to play super cage defense, let Sean take the lead, and then come from behind. He already knows that when going up against a guy like Sean, who's got legendary maneuvering ability, that he doesn't want to just fall into some crazy trap. I also want to shout out Dan, Beats Lab Gaming Dan. He's actually helping us tonight. He's live in the Beats Lab. This is being filmed before a live studio audience at Beats Lab in the Southern Pines location. The Southern Pines Cat Command Center and Beats Lab combined. That's the connect. So Dan is over there sending us updates via text. Thank you, Dan. We are getting those. Much love, homie.
So he's got... I'm just catching up on what's going on.
18 here. Right now, we know 18 witches and both Guardian squads. So that means witches. That's only 3 CPs, okay? Because he spent 1 CP to put the witches in from Drakari, and he spent 3 CP to put both Guardians in from Eldar. You see, that's the gimmick. I love that.
And that's actually something I just wanted to touch on. So there is a stratagem that's uniquely worded for all three of these Eldari factions, which is really interesting. It's all something webway, something whatever, and so they can all do it.
They're all different stratagems, but they
Right.
all do the same thing. So it's
Right.
definitely a good way to cut down on the CP because, as you guys know, 1 unit in the webway is 1, 2 is 3. So he's basically spent 3 to get 3 in, or I guess 4 to get 3 in. But it caps, like you can never go more than 2 with that stratagem.
Right, because they're named differently.
Correct.
So Sean actually has, so his witches
Sean, update. Sean's done deploying already.
How much time's on the clock? I missed it.
Let me go back. Clock. So I don't know what is the clock exactly at 112 each, Dan, or is it not ticking down? Oh, there it goes.
It looks like it.
Okay, got it. Okay, so check it out real quick. Just update. Deployment is frontline assault, so that's the arrow, 6 inches in the sides. I think roughly 15 in the middle. Sean's done. All the characters are behind rocks. So Sean, did Sean deploy his Star Reaver jet bikes, or what are they called?
So he actually has a lot of Star Reaver jet bikes. He has 11 total. I think he has a squad of 6, a squad of 2, and a squad of 3. Did he deploy all? I think he usually keeps the big fat juicy squad in reserve for dropping in and trying to get.
Yeah, Dan, get an update from us. Just ask Sean how many jet bikes are on the table. Looks like all of them. Is he literally putting his dick out that hard?
1, 2. So it looks like the squad of 2 is behind that far rock.
Yeah, I can see it right here.
6 up the middle. Wow, that's really interesting.
6 in the mid. There it is.
6 in the middle. Yep.
Yeah, and also real shout out to the chat. Exclamation point list. No, it's not. It is singular. Exclamation point list will give you access to the list, and it looks like that's coming through on. People are throwing that up on YouTube. Are you doing that?
I was putting it on YouTube. I was putting the link up on YouTube.
Tight. So Juice is not running a solo faction. It is in the list. He's running the list, the number 1 list of 40K. Arguably at this point, but it is pretty. It's got triple slam captain, guard brigade, castellan. It's got the mustard in the ketchup combined. It's got all the command points, and it's going to be able to blow its stratagem wad early. But he also runs his with Cadians, so he's got 1 billion mortars, which is a problem. That means Sean is going to be struggling to actually hide anything from this list.
Well, he kind of gamed. He had a problem at Nova when he took all the flamethrower tanks, because they can get wrapped up by the witches, by Eldar stuff, right? And then locked down, and then there's nothing you can do. They're not going to fall back, and they're just sitting in the middle, presumably taking objectives. So what he did with changing his list, taking Pask and being able to use Pask to throw down the overlapping fields of fire to make when he needs to make those mortars.
That's a great point. What Pass does, to summarize what Rob's saying, is he can engage like 5 fucking targets.
Yeah.
So if he's not trying to kill anything, he's just trying to engage every target, do a wound, and then he can use overlapping fields of fire from Cadian mortars to really wreck some shit. Now, real quick update. Juice has everything on the table, saving CP for offense. This is going to be a bloodbath. I can already sense it. Anyone joining us on the chat, hit that share button at the bottom of the screen, whatever platform you're watching this on. Get this out in a Facebook group that you're posting in that's special to you somewhere, because what we're doing here today, I think, might never have been done before. We're doing a live cast battle report from a remote location. There's actually me broadcasting from Hollywood, Rob from the Cat Command Center. And then the game itself is taking place at the Beats Lab in something. I think this is the role. This seems like the role, guys. Daniel, confirm. Is this the fucking role? This might be it.
Here it is.
Both deployed. Oh my God, the suspense. Oh, Sean goes first. Unless Juice seizes the initiative. Is he going to do it?
Oh.
All right. I'm going to just tell you, I want you to know I'm putting all my will into this dice. That's what Juice is saying. And I'm going to roll this 6 right now. That's what he's saying.
He's holding it up in front of his hand. He's holding it up in front of him. Nah.
Is there any issues, guys? The link that we're posting is to a Facebook community, the Beats Lab. You're probably gonna have to join the group. It's part of the promotion. I don't know what this role's for.
Seizing. It looks like.
Okay, that was the redeploy.
Oh, yep. He does have Eldrad, so he could play this. Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just a strat now.
Yep, that's what it looks like to me. So Daniel, Sean is up on deck. He's going first. This is ITC format. Daniel, can you get me a list of secondaries from both individuals? When you get an opportunity, just ask them, write it down on a piece of paper, throw it in and then text it to me. Should do. Thank you. Juice.
What's happening? He's already measuring out the haywire. Measuring out everything in Sean's army is super short range for the most part.
Well, the bikes. What's the haywire range of the bikes? Like 24 inches plus a 14-inch move or something like that.
They have a 16-inch move.
So
I want to say it's 20. That is the longest range in his army because the rest of his shuriken stuff is for the most part.
I'm going to tell you right. I'm going to tell you right now. 8 bikes cannot kill that Castellan.
Not when he has a 2-up save.
Well, yeah. Well, the 2-up save means he's not going to fail hardly any of the actual not haywire damage, right? But I just don't believe mathematically that only 6 haywire cannons is going to be enough. He's going to have to get Doom off. He's going to have to get Jinx off. Probably just Doom because he needs Doom. But I think 8 bikes mathematically is not enough to put down those 28 wounds, especially when he's going to pop a stratagem that gives him a 5-up feel no pain versus mortal wounds.
Yeah, as soon as he starts dealing mortal wounds, he's going to pop that for sure. And it doesn't even matter. I believe you can pop that in the psychic phase as well, right? That isn't shooting only? Let me take a look.
No, I think it's mortal wounds. I think it's mortal wounds in a phase.
Whenever you receive mortal wounds.
So we're making real quick update, guys. Apparently, the Beats Lab gaming community is not an open group, so that's being fixed right now. So you guys can get access to those lists. My bad. Dan is on it.
He also, remember too, he can be because he's taking the +1.
Oh, also, real quick shout out. I think we've been rated by Jack of Clubs Painting.
Oh, there it is.
So
welcome everybody.
Jack Clubs, fellow streamer and content creator here on Twitch. Follow him if you haven't already. So there's the epic counter. Who makes that counter that they're using? The one
I think that was made for that one right there. I believe that was made for the Team USA.
By whom? Or is this just special order? Don't know. I mean, if we
don't
know, you don't know.
I do not know.
So there's almost nothing Juice can do to keep the knight safe, totally safe in the bikes.
No,
it's just that like I said, I've done this math with that 5-up feel no pain. I just don't think. Where'd all these other bikes just show up from? Were they hiding somewhere else?
Well, there was 2 up far behind that rock there on the left of Sean.
Is there suddenly 13 bikes on the table?
No, he had 11 in his army.
I mean, I thought that they were. I just didn't see him. Never mind. So what did he do? Did he just use the redeploy? I guess. So those bikes were hidden off camera. I couldn't see them. Okay. So
now they're all solid in the middle.
So did he use the Eldar redeploy stratagem and then now he's going to move? Okay. Well, 11 bikes with Doom is just about enough to do it. It's close though.
Now, something about that terrain in the center there, that is line of sight blocking terrain, but it's open for purposes of, us being able to see it. So you can see what's under there. So none of us forget or anything like that, and be able to see it from the side dice camera right there.
I see. So, yeah, backpedal. That is almost enough bikes. I still won't be surprised if that knight lives. So real quick, secondaries. Looks like Sean obviously picked Titan Slayer. I think Cole the Herd is that one, and Headhunter. Is Cole the Herd the MSU one where you get
Call? Yeah. Call is like where you just do 10 total, like every 10, isn't it? Just
pull that up for me on ITC website. I've never actually picked that one. Maybe I'm. So Juice picked Headhunter, Recon, and Old School. Those are good mix. So let's see what happens. Looks like Sean's setting up the bikes because this push matters. Now, here's the thing. Even if he doesn't kill the Castellan, he's going to get some time. He's probably, I would say, I'm not surprised if Castellan survives, but he's going to get 3 Titan Slayer points. That's what I'm saying. So shit is going down. Let's take a look at the street level camera right here. You guys can really see the bikes are up on top of that one building because they fly. He's getting everything in the range of this Castellan, and he's going to go. He's going to put his dick out on the line right now.
There's actually, for retaliatory fire, it's not going to be like you would expect if you've seen a lot of streams with the Castellan, because he didn't take Call's Wrath. So he's not going to have that deep 3 damage weapon right there. He's only going to be doing 2 at max. He went all in on defense.
Well, he,
right?
you know, he thought about it because the jet bikes don't have 3 wounds.
Correct.
Right? Aren't they 4 wounds?
No, there's 3.
Are the bikes 3 wounds or?
I'm pretty sure there's 3.
Damn. Well, that's gonna hurt then.
Yeah. Well, it might, but I think what he was planning on too was doing that pass thing, just getting a wound in and trying to burn them down with the mortars.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
Remember too, he's got
jet bikes 3 wounds confirmed. So the jet bikes being 3 wounds, I think that means or maybe he's just gonna beat him up with slam captains. That's probably what's happening.
I would imagine he's gonna play, because knowing how he was talking in the live preview, I imagine he's gonna hold those slam captains back because
they're literally right there. I can see them. All 3 of them are right there. He's gonna fucking kill.
They're not behind the rock or anything.
They're right there behind dudes. Like they're literally.
I see him. Okay,
he's gonna kill every one of these bikes. Now, guys, let me get a Madden app going real quick. I almost forgot to load that up.
Oh yeah, there you go. Hey, while you're doing that, Benevolence of the Machine God is the stratagem that you can play on Questor Mechanicus whenever it suffers a mortal wound. So it doesn't matter what phase, psychic, shooting, combat, whatever. For the rest of that phase, you have Feel No Pain, a 5-up, basically. So he has a 2-up if he needs it, a 3-up. He could go to a 3-up invulnerable. I don't know if he will. But he also has a 5-up Feel No Pain. It's incredible resiliency for the Castellan.
That's pretty good. Guys, I'm setting it up. Give me a second. We're going to have a Madden app here in just 1 second.
So also, the sides of that terrain piece in the middle there, that's just open for purposes of us being able to see. That is line of sight and blocking terrain. Just a decision we made on the ground floor, just, for the narrative.
Absolutely. Okay, so what I wanted to point at here was, let me see if I can get this going. So Madden app engaged. Hopefully the inaugural Madden app does not fail me. I feel like it might be failing me. God damn it.
He's in the psychic phase now, it looks like.
Oh, it's begun.
Trying to cast. Probably, we think he's going to start out with Doom. I think probably taking Doom, maybe Executioner, because it can do just straight mortal wounds right off the bat. And what else do you think he's taking?
He's definitely got Executioner. He's definitely got Jinx and Doom. Jinx and Doom are the 2 most important.
Yeah, Jinx. Yeah.
Those are the powers. We got some cats in the command center.
There's always cats in the command center. Her got problems.
Damn, for some reason the app is kind of not working.
Well, we never experienced technical difficulties ever in the history of ever. He is rolling a lot. I think he's shooting it looks like the big unit in the middle might be shooting the slam captains, or no, I doubt it. He can't target them. Probably trying to burn down the Castellan.
Oh, he's going to definitely burn out a Castellan.
Yeah. Also, it looks like the squad of 2 bikers out on the left flank to us have advanced. And then, of course, you got the squad of 3 up there on top of the building. No big deal.
Apologies, people. No technical difficulties. Trying to make our Madden app work. Is that another cat?
It's the same cat. She's helping. Looks like he's rolling some hits there. And what do we got? Punching time. Juice looks like one got through on the Castellan. Oh, he's trying to figure out how many to roll.
Oh, yeah, with their D6 shots each.
Yeah. So that's what is getting through there. Okay, so these are probably they're discussing how many he has to make, or how many feel no pains he probably has to make now. I imagine he spent the that first roll was getting the strap back. Okay.
Classic.
18 mortal wounds. Looks like
Oh, got it.
a few.
Think I got my shit working.
Okay. So he's looking for 5s here to try to keep. Oof. Not looking good on the mortal wounds.
Let me switch cams real quick. Let's take a look at the
They're
dice.
stacking it in. Yeah. Haywire is so dirty. Because on those 6s, he caused even more. Hey, stop tearing up my stuff. Get out of here. Cat's not helping.
So basically, you can see here, there's a bunch of bikes, and they're blasting the shit out of dudes. So I think Juice is looking for 5s here. Daniel, confirm. 15 wounds taken on the Castellan.
Out of 18? That's crazy.
Whoop. Shit went down in the B slab.
What?
I just dropped shit.
Oh, sounded like it. Well, I got cats. Hey, clear out that thing in the middle there. There we go. Just gotta remember.
What? Motherfucker, I did it 30 seconds before you fucking said anything because you're watching a lag.
How do we fix that?
Watch the hangout, not the fucking show.
So my hangout. So all I see is you in the hangout.
Well, click on something else.
Oh, that doesn't affect you?
No.
We've discovered things today.
15 wounds taken. It's at 17 wounds, guys.
Slowly but surely. All right, I'm going to throw up the link in case anybody... I don't know if he has...
Oh, that's interesting. I can't... Oh, there it is. I'm looking at the wrong screen. Here we go. So there's a Castellan up here, guys. You can't quite see him. Let me see if I can move some shit out of the way here. Barely on the table. Right here. Castellan right there. Boom. There's a wound marker right there, guys. And I wonder how many bikes shot. Is that all the bikes? Is that
I think he was... Well, he can't shoot. Can they advance and shoot? I don't believe they can. He is the Dreaming Shadow form, which I think is just...
They die. They can shoot when they die.
Yeah, like they got the ancient banner.
So that's the problem, is that when...
Oh, they're about to die. It's going to be interesting to see how Juice decides to combo with his retaliatory strike.
2 wounds. Update. It has 2 wounds left. So apparently, after all these bikes shot... how many bikes was that? This has got to be all these bikes. So you tell me he took 26 wounds. It's got to be all these bikes.
Wow. I was not aware. Can they advance and shoot?
I think
They
Harlan
must not advanced over on the left, but I feel like those bikes were in the center and the other bikes were behind the rocks, so they had to advance to get to their position.
Well, they go 16 inches, man. And they're playing frontline assault, which is 15 inches up in the center.
That's different though. The bikes on the left were behind that pile of rocks.
So
I don't think they shot.
Maybe they didn't shoot. Let's take a look. If this Castellan dies right out the gate, We're gonna see what happens.
That is bad news bears.
Shit happens. But the castle and down on turn 1 is gonna happen. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, by the way, also Harlequin Haywire Cannons are assault, by the way.
Yes, he does. Oh, they are? Okay, that makes more sense then. So he is running Mechanicus Knight. So he can theoretically pay the CP to fire it as normal if he has to. He won't be hamstrung for at least a turn, but I doubt it still being around after a turn. If it doesn't go down right now.
So it can so if it's on its last, is it on its last 2 wounds? So it basically is
as long as it has a wound left.
But doesn't it just count as like double its wound tier? There's no stratagem for that?
Oh no, that's a house to do that. There is, what is it called? Let's see. Valiant. No, that's not it. That's the one we fight one more time. Yeah. Machine Spirit Resurgent. Start of any turn, pick a quest or Mechanicus until the end of turn. The top row, use the top row of the model's damage table regardless of how many wounds it has left. Unless it hits 0, then that's it. So don't die.
So looks like it's still alive. So that means Sean, but it's almost dead though. So it means Sean picked up 24 wounds, it means he picked up 3 points on Titan Slayer just now.
Oh. All he has to do is score more points.
So it looks like they're paused and they're doing points, and then the chess class.
Doing the bookkeeping.
Yeah.
So far, Juice's plan of trying to hunker down and keep more time on the clock isn't, well, it's kind of working. He's ahead a little bit on the time.
I don't think his plan was to keep time more there's no way on earth Sean's gonna run out of time. He does literally that's not a thing he does. Basically he doesn't want to get out of position because there's a turn 2 element. There's guardians and witches.
Yeah.
So if Juice made it out of turn 1, the knight is still alive. He gave up 3 points. Now it's his turn. So the problem is that as soon as he kills these bikes, that knight dies.
100%. But he has a bunch of different ways to attempt to kill the bikes. He's got Pask. He's got
I mean, the bikes are gonna die. The problem is that when they die on a 4-up, they shoot. So he dies.
Right.
D6 shots to the knight. That's it. GG. He's still jinxed and he's still doomed, or at least doomed.
Oh, that's a good point. So he has to be very careful of his order.
Like the knight had that. Yeah. Like if he's gonna use the knight has to do what it's gonna do because it's dead. It's one of the sickest combos. That's why he's not afraid. He knows the knight dies. Oh, apparently we have a score sheet. Hold on.
There we go. Score sheets.
I did not have it up there.
Oh, kill. Max. He maxed out Kingslayer.
So Kingslayer is what he
killed
had.
more.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh, he did Kingslayer because that motherfucker is a character. Okay, cool. I had that wrong. So Kingslayer got maxed.
Yeah. Magan Ra took out a 3-man mortar squad, so he's down. I think he was at 11 mortars, so he's down a little bit.
Got it. So that's 4 points. He killed, he held. So the only unit he killed was mortars. So that means Juice is actually in an interesting position here to pretty much easily outscore. His mortars are definitely going to pick up some units. Okay, when I say definitely, I mean maybe. All of these bikes are probably going to die, but you see here, looks like he's got, are these Rangers tucked in here?
Oh, he does not have Rangers, no.
What are these? What's in the build? Dan, what's in the buildings?
He's got Guardians. Let me double check the list here.
No, after player turn 1 is complete, we'll talk to one of these dudes to get the score. So
he does have Rangers. He has a 5-man squad. And the rest are Guardians.
So someone is hiding in these buildings. So mortars are going to do something.
Oh, there could be 4-man witch squads in those buildings.
And it looks like, is this a cluster of characters right here, Daniel, on the bottom right? I feel like that's a cluster of support characters. And look, you
It
can
is.
as you can see right here, 3 slam captains just jumped in. Juice is creating a bubble wrap. He's going to work his zones. He's going to create these 9-inch zones all up and down here. He basically wants to. He doesn't want the witches to have anything to do with these slam captains. So he's creating. He has another little bubble wrap right here. You see this little line of infantry right here. So whatever he does, it's got to be perfectly ordered.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's basically gonna make sure he kills these bikes. He knows the Castellan dies no matter what. He's just got to kill 2 units this turn. That's it.
Do you think it's worth it for him to not attempt to kill that 6-man blob of jet bikes in the shooting phase? Go ahead and try to charge them with the slam captains and use the knight to try to obliterate other things. So he doesn't get retaliatory fired from the off chance that one of those bikes dies and tries to take him out.
Well, aren't they like Noise Marines? Can someone confirm that? Don't they get to just shoot when they die, or is it only when they shoot?
On a 4 up, they get to shoot.
Is it does it have to be in the shooting phase, or is it like Noise Marines? They can just die and shoot.
That is a good question.
Someone confirm that for us.
I think whenever they die, they get. I do not have the Harlequin Codex. Let me see if I can find it. They are the Dreaming Shadow. A 4th when a model dies.
So basically, if it dies in close combat, it's going to kill slam captains too. So remember that.
Yeah, but I feel like their close combat attack isn't nearly as good as their shooting attack.
Hold on. They get to attack again. So if they die in close combat, do they have to use their close combat weapon?
I think so.
Fuck, I'm just not familiar with this. Dan, confirm that for us. When Harlequin jet bike dies on a 4-up, it shoots only in the shooting phase and fights in close combat in the assault phase. Like, what's the word on that? So is he safe if he just charges these assholes?
That's what I'm thinking. That's my hypothesis. Again, not a Dirty Xenos expert. They have to use a CC weapon if they die in combat, according to chat.
Okay.
I believe it's just like the ancient banner.
Okay. So that's obviously the plan.
That is so juicy. Because remember, he didn't take Hall's Wrath. So he doesn't have that 3 damage plasma cannon. So in theory, this is actually good for him. So he can free up to shoot some other stuff. Now, line of sight is blocked to the squads inside the buildings, but there are some other targets there.
So I'm pretty much. I feel like Juice is in a good position. What the hell happened to my Madden app?
Now there is a little bit of danger. The witches could come in, get stuck in with stuff, wrap stuff up. Remember, they got the ability where they don't need to lock you in and get you around and hold one of the models hostage. And I think if they take the nets, they roll a D3. You roll a D3. The enemy rolls a D3 to try to escape, and they roll a D6 to try to catch them.
Oh, no, I love that roll. So this is what I'm seeing here. Looks like 3 slam captains. He's got one tucked off over here. Maybe that's an option to select, but I think he's going to come in with these 2. And I think he might have left a little gap here for the knight to charge in. So I think he's going to try to clear these guys out in close combat and then probably just dump all his mortars into these units, right? One of these units or both of these units. So he's probably going to clear out. He's going to probably get 2 kills this turn. So he's going to kill more, hold more, or hold the same at least. We'll see.
He could use the mortars on the squads that are out of line of sight, tucked into those buildings right there.
It's going to be tricky, though, because if one of them is a ranger squad, he's not going to do much because the rangers
There's just a witch squad over on the left, I believe.
Right, he's got to kill the witch because the rangers are going to be like, guess what? You hit me on 6s and I've got super cover.
That is true.
So they're figuring out the turn sequence, they're figuring out the turn sequence right now for the Harlequins interrupt. So are they in close combat right now? Or are they still? I mean, they should be shooting a billion shots. I mean,
should be shooting. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he's going to charge with the Castellan.
Well, I mean, I know he's going to shoot everything he can. It's pretty good.
Let's see if Daniel can bring us in and let us know. Oh yeah, figuring out the turn sequence of the Quins.
So he's shooting the knight right now. So whatever. What can he see with the knight? Oh, that's a squad of rangers. It looks like back on objective 3, maybe.
Yep, straight up the gut.
So I think he's probably shooting here. And did he?
Or he could be shooting past at him. No, out of range.
He's shooting the knight. So right now, as it stands, Sean Nayden only has 6 CPs left, and Juice has 12. And there will definitely be some dicks and some poop jokes on the stream. Oh shit! Is he shooting bikes?
Looks like it.
That seems scary.
That is scary.
So he's shooting. He's just gonna shoot the bikes. He doesn't care if it gets got.
Maybe he's shooting the bikes with the Castellan. Maybe he's just relying on the.
Maybe he's
gonna mortal wound defense again and YOLO.
Okay.
Because it's only one bike. One bike gets D6 shots.
Well, I think it's every time. I think every time a bike dies, it gets the 4+ to do D6 shots.
Right, on a 4+. So I mean, what are the odds of that? So you're on a 4+, you get D6 shots. 4 or 5, it's a mortal wound, which you get a 5 up against. On a 6, it's a D3.
So 3 shots. So average. So if he dies, he rolls a 4 up. He gets average of 3 shots. Then he is probably hitting on 3s, wounding out, and he's re-rolling wounds. And 4 ups do mortal wounds.
4, 5 do mortal. A 6 does D3.
Juice is just going in there with his dick, the huge ass dick.
I mean, I feel like from what we know about Juice, we shouldn't be surprised.
So he's opening a gap here. He's going to come in. He's going to absorb the Overwatch, and he's going to send everyone in and fight him in close combat. I guess. I mean, it's the initial plan we talked about. I mean, it definitely makes my beehole pucker to think about shooting these bikes at all when your knight only has 2 wounds left. Because the saddest thing in the world is losing that knight when you didn't have to lose that knight.
Yeah, maybe he didn't think. I don't know. Maybe he didn't think it all the way through.
So he lost another bike over here. So did he fail the out of turn shooting?
I think he's just.
And to answer the chat, this is the inaugural game of the new live battle reports for the Long War and for the Battle Brother Patreon page featuring Sean and Juice. That's ! Battle Bro or Battle Bros is a command we have here in chat. You guys want to check that out? They're going to be dropping all sorts of tactical knowledge on you guys. Oh, shit's going down. Fucking computer.
Slight little bit of chop.
Oh yeah, luckily we're streaming it. So even if the Beats Labs Wi-Fi falls apart, we still get to see it and we still get to comment on it.
Yeah, that's true.
Now it looks like
here comes some more.
So what is it? Is this mortar time? I feel like this is mortar time.
Looks like it. I'll reroll that one. No, it's not more. It's got to be mortar. Oh, well, you can't get.
Is this it?
Maybe he's starting. Well, the thing is, like, he's got this set up pretty good because Sean's bikes, well, they're naturally neg 1s. You can play a neg 1 strat. They have a 4-up invulnerable. I think you can even get them down to another +1 invulnerable if you need to.
So this is what we're witnessing is the Pask Wombo combo right now. Pask is up there on the top of the screen somewhere. Let me see if I can scoot in on a street level cam. Maybe we can find him.
He's right above the Castellan.
He's back there somewhere, like right behind the Castellan.
Yep.
So I think he's back there and he's doing the Wombo combo where he's shooting last cannons at some bikes and he's shooting the rest of the 6 bikes. So what he's trying to do is try to do some wounds. He's back here somewhere, and he's just spraying up here, trying to do wounds to both bike units, so then he can do overlapping fields of fire from the KDM mortars, so he can maximize his DPS and kill as much stuff as possible.
So he's shooting assault sponsons and las cannons at 2 bikes, so it looks like all of that only dropped one of the bikes out there on the left flank. Now, Pask is a little bit different. He synergizes well with taking KDMs, I feel like, and if you run the numbers on it, he might have more firepower than the 2 Halverns that Juice took at Nova, because when you've got the 2 sponsors doing D3 each, that's roughly 4 plus your las cannon. 5 shots.
I think,
And then if you,
real quick update, I think Pask did 4 mortal wounds to himself with overcharging his plasma weapons.
it only does 1 max. Pretty sure you can only ever do 1 max to yourself.
Dan, confirm that. How is Pask okay? So he killed a bike, which means he gets to do overlapping fields of fire, and I think he's lighting him up with the Punisher cannon right now. So basically, all he's got to do is 1 wound here. Sniper shot at Mog and Raw too, from what I understand. So it looks like he did a wound to a bike, and that's all juice needed. Mog and Raw took 4 wounds from sniper fire.
Well, Mortar's got the witches in the building there, just like we said.
So these guys, dead. Morgan Raw is limping on. I think he's right here. And I think both of these units are overlapping field of fired.
Yeah, that's going to be bad news bears for them. Because they didn't move, so they're automatically getting the reroll 1s from Cadia. And now they're +1 to hit.
Witch is dead, as we said.
Oh, he got a ranger. 1 ranger down.
Who should? Which one's the ranger squad? Is it on? Is this Rangers? Dan, is Rangers camping objective 3 out in the open?
And then there are witches inside the building right there.
I would assume that's what he's doing.
Bikes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's true.
So these guys are relying on their cover,
go down.
And they have a you can hit me on 6's stratagem. So he's gonna crush these 2 units out. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
But Pask has a lot of fire. If he doesn't move, shooting that top turret twice. If he doesn't move, he's not neg 1 to shoot the side sponsons. You're talking 7 shots twice at the top. That's 5 + 14. That's 19 shots. And hey, Kenny, refresh my memory. How many shots does 2 Hellverns get off?
4, is it 2d3 or 4d or?
I think it's 3d3 per arm.
No, it's 2d3 per arm. Or
2d3 per arm. It's not 19 shots.
It's 8 shots.
So I think Pask is might be the better choice synergy wise. This list.
The only reason you take a solo armiger with the autocannons is because you're taking 2 knights. So you take 1 so you can get the 3 CPs.
Oh, that's an interesting point too to bring up, because instead of doing that, he opted to take the battalion of Blood Angels with the scouts.
So he got the extra CPs there.
Right. So maybe this is something that we'll start to see more of instead of cash-ins.
So mortars, what are mortars going after right now? Bikes? Or let's see here.
I would assume he's trying to kill at least 2.
I think he's killing the bikes on the left flank. Let's take a look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, here we go. So God, the balls.
First rank fire, second rank fire. Is he that close?
Like right here. Like one of these guys was a 4. This fucking Castellan dies, in my opinion.
That is true.
Last gun to bike down. Okay, so there's this thing in 40K where if somebody comes in super hot on you, you get to counterpunch them. So he came in super hot. He almost killed this big bad boy right here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that he in his mind is like 100% that he's gonna kill it with his troop trait, whatever it's called. It hasn't happened yet. So Juice is gonna have to come in hard, kill these dudes, but he's also gonna have to defend against the witches and the guardians on turn 2.
Yeah, this is gonna be huge. Them just appearing. Those guardian squads can do like 42 shots. Like they just have a prodigious amount of firepower coming out of them.
So Sean is rolling up armor saves right now. Is what it looks like.
Yeah, that's a lot. They might not have made it.
Captain charging the bikes. So what are we looking at here? This isn't Overwatch, right? Like the motherfucker came in.
It might have been.
That motherfucker had the angel's wings, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe he didn't. It's the guy with the gold jetpack has the. Yeah, that guy has angel's wings. Why did he shoot?
Oh, so he's trying to get this. So did he just?
He rolled a 10.
Oh shit! Oh, the balls. So guys, that's huge because back in the day, that was like literally a couple weeks ago, that was a 2-inch charge.
3-inch move.
That was like a 3-inch charge a week ago, and now he just made that. So that's a big deal. That's pretty good. Now the Angel's Wings is charging.
Oh,
right
I
here.
see what's happening here.
So now he just absorbed the Overwatch here. This other guy auto makes it, and he's going to wrap around. And I wonder if he's got enough room to. Oh, he's just going to bring these guys in.
Oh, he's got Death Company.
Oh, the Death Company.
is
No,
that
that's
Death
not. That's scouts, isn't it? These guys these are scouts.
Yeah, there's no Death Company. In
So
his
he's
army.
charging the scouts so he can make a hole for the night. That's all he's doing.
Ah.
There's no Death Company in this list. So he did this to open the hole. See, and now this dude comes in, sneaks in here, and just touches these dudes. So no matter what happens, everything dies. Boom.
And you know what's not going to be able to kill that Castellan? A bunch of witches.
Witches?
Can they? I mean,
witches can kill him. He's only got 2 wounds left, dog.
Yeah, he's got 2 wounds.
He's.
Right.
I mean, the witches come in with 100 attacks. If they have their combat drugs off and everything else off,
like they're definitely going to have combat drugs.
They're going to wound on 5s, not 6s. Their strength. If they get on the strength 5, right? Can't they get the strength 5 with the? Like I'm pretty. Like I mean, they're 3, then they go to 4, then they go to 5, right? Isn't that how that works?
3 to 4 with the combat drugs. Let me check.
So look at that.
So they're cursed blade. So they're 3 to 4, 5 with combat drugs. Yep.
Yeah. So they will, dog. It's 100 attacks. The motherfuckers, they'll kill a knight. I mean, they will hurt a knight.
Well, maybe he can reform the bubble with the scouts.
But the thing is, I mean, he's not going to be able to get in here because also he does have the 2-up armor save on this dude.
You know, and that's something we didn't touch. Everybody's like, oh, that should have been a dead Castellan from all this firepower. You know, what did I say? What
did I say right when it started? I was like, that's not enough bikes. I said it's going to be close, but in my estimations, you need a couple more bikes to guarantee 28 ones out of Castellan.
Especially when you have a 2-up, possible 3-up involved, but it's not going to matter against mortal wounds.
It's all about the 2-up is going to mitigate some of the -1 shit if he didn't get Jinx off.
But right,
if Jinx was too far, maybe it was too far away. I don't know. But at the end of the day, it's 28 wounds. That's not quite enough bikes because he's gonna have 5-up Feel No Pain.
Yep, the 5-up Feel No Pain is so clutch. Being able to play that in any phase, whether you could do it twice. You could do it in a psychic phase.
This is the bottom of turn 1 chat, by the way. Sorry, Rob.
Yep, I was just making the point that he did have Eldrad probably with Executioner, so that could can do some mortal wounds.
But
then he could play it again.
All the characters are bottom right here, so like
so it's way out of range.
So I think he probably just got Doom involved, if anything.
That's a good point.
So CPs were just spent for the knight for the Blood Angel to go in with the quickening or whatever it's called for the D3 extra attacks. That just happened.
Red Rampage.
He drew all 666s.
What?
Oh. What is that? I don't know what the 666 is for. That seemed pretty. Yeah. Confirmed. Only Doom got off. Did this Slam Captain literally only kill 1 bike? Did that just happen, Daniel?
That is not good.
Did that Slam Captain
have a 4-up invul?
That's not. I mean, yeah, they have a 4-up invul, but like, I'm just like, damn.
Hmm.
He killed 1 fucking bike. That's not good times.
Retribution will be swift. I got another wound through, but perhaps he should have spent the extra CPs and got that Thunder
Juice
Hammer.
throwing a lot of 1s to convert with right now. Okay, let's see what happens here.
Here it is, all the attacks.
So
I'm
sure
right
he here.
Got the extra attacks. Red Rampage, Visions of Sanguinius.
Yep. If you guys are looking for the list, ! List, it'll take you to a link to the group with both these lists. What you're looking at is a super competitive Eldari list and a super competitive Imperial list. One of these lists just won Battle for Salvation, and one of these lists basically just won Nova. These like styles of these 2 lists.
I'll throw it up in chat here too, so everybody on all the different platforms can get it.
So these are the saves, the 4 invulnerables. Oh,
Oof.
Oh, reroll the 1s. Juice got 4 hits, converting on 2s here. First round of combat. Oh, is it
4?
4 more. Here we go. Okay, there you go. Picked up 3 bikes. That's what he needed.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
That's what he needed. And
you still got the Castellan.
I feel like that's the chainsword attacks, maybe.
True.
They just pick up 3.5 bikes just now. I think he's
trying to
see. Yeah. So
he's trying to pull him down. Yep, there it is.
So now the Castellan has to activate. He can only go 3 inches. He is not going to be within an inch of this bike right here. This is already getting measured.
That was smart play on Sean's part.
This is already getting measured. But but there's other things. For example, I don't think Juice finished these guys as pylon moves yet, because as soon as you go, you get to move 3. So he's going to be able to burn CPs to fight again, no matter what.
He sure is.
So like he just hasn't done
that chapter.
Yeah. So procedurally, he just hasn't did the follow up moves here yet. But just so you guys know, they basically are in range. So there's no way this fucking bike is getting out of here. He's going to burn all the CP.
Do you think he needs to do it with both the slam captains?
Well, no, you can only fight again with one.
Oh, that's true. Yep. One time with stratagem.
Yep.
Per phase.
So scouts made it. There's going to be a couple more wounds here. I think this bike only has literally 1 wound left.
Oh, well.
So I think...
he might have lost it.
I think that was failing the wound, 4 up to fight, and then failing to hit when he fought. As well. I think that's the sequence of a dice we just saw. So he didn't have to burn any CPs. That was huge.
That is huge.
So
he's down around 5, I think, then.
I don't think he really burned too many CPs. Give me
so he's still at 6? No, he's still at 12.
Yeah, I think he's like a solid here. I mean, he burned I think he burned the stratagem to get D3 extra attacks, but we'll get a CP update here in just a second and a score update. All right, what I'm thinking is it's about to be Juice
killed 2 squads. He's on objective.
Juice picked up Recon, which I don't think he has it right now. So he didn't get hit on her, but he is going to get 1 point for old school, and he is going to get. I think he's definitely going to hold kill more. So it's actually still going to be a heavy Sean favorite. From my scorekeeping is going to put it at something like probably like 6-5. I think, just off the top of my head. So I'm going to put up a little marker up here. I can't believe I didn't think about this before we started playing.
Yeah, that's fine. We will get it.
God,
Boys,
can't spell.
Continue to improve the process.
So I'm just going to move this kind of over here so we can, as we get a score update, you guys will know.
It looks like there's... Oh, yeah, he still has that witch squad tucked underneath there. Underneath the jet bikes. I think they're talking about where he consolidated. Okay,
so what he's saying is he has to...
he's still in combat.
Yeah, he has to... I think he's discussing fighting again.
Okay. Smart. I mean, Sean rolled really good on those 4-ups. He needed that for sure, because that was a gamble on Juice's part, I feel like, but it was a good gamble because he had to take down the center.
Absolutely.
But a little dice rolls his way would have really put this over the top for turn 1.
So here it goes. He just burned CPs. This is the captain with the D3 extra attacks, fighting again, rerolling 1s. Looks like 5 hits, 4 hits.
5, yep.
Wounded on 2s, 4. He needs this man to fail exactly the math. He did. But he's gonna roll. He's gonna roll 2 dice now to see if they fight again. They fight back.
On a 4-up.
Yep.
They'll swing.
Nope. And nope. So he just cleared out basically every bike in this man's army, exactly like I said.
Well, except for the one over on the left.
Yeah, the one on the left, which is gonna be the one that kills the Castellan, guaranteed.
I mean, you only need one.
Guaranteed. So
that was huge.
So we're waiting on a score update. I'm going to have the camera ready, Daniel, that they can flash the camera with the score for the peoples at home, and I'm going to take notes here.
This is huge. This is still neck and neck. I mean, I feel like it can still swing either way. The witches are going to come in. The guardians are going to come in.
Turn one, I'm going to say this, like, turn 1, those bikes die a lot. I'm watching the camera right now, Daniel. So when they have both scores inputted, flash the camera. Also, just follow up with a text what the total score is to the total score. I think it's like 6-5 is what my guess was. Just trying to track at home.
The list links again, real quick for everybody.
Exclamation point list. If you guys are looking for these lists,
or follow us on Twitch and then exclamation point.
Yep.
List.
Also, guys, exclamation point battle bro for to get a first look at this new Patreon page. Sean and Juice just started. It's going to be comboed off with the Long War. You know how we all have our own Patreon page with our own individualized content and we all contribute to the overall paywall? That just happened. You're watching it right now. So this is going to be a new format right here. So if you're trying to support two legends, give you tactic advice, how to get better, how to get your list stronger and win some games at national events, these guys. So it looks like they're doing some follow-up stuff. Let me take a look at this. What am I looking at here? So
some bookkeeping.
So it looks like 4-2 up top, and my man Sean picked up 4 bonus points, and Juice picked up 1. It's exactly as I said.
Mm-hmm.
That's turn 1. I got it.
Oh, he's got guide. Oh my, he's good. Oh my goodness.
We're looking good. It's exactly as I said. So we're rounded out. We're 6-5. Juice picking up 1 secondary. Sean picking up 4. Juice held more, killed more. I will update the score on screen. We'll go back to the overhead. Tell the guys to play through. Dan, we are caught up on the game. Also,
strangely, it looks like Juice has less time.
Oh yeah,
way less time.
His army does a lot of things. So also, let me get a command point update from you, Dan. Big shout out to Dan, Fast and Ready Painting at the Beats Lab right now.
Yo, Kenny, so did you see how the psychic powers there? He's got guide, so he could throw that.
I figured he might have.
So those when that shirking comes in, when those Eldar come in, you know what those 6s do on a wound, right? On shirking.
Oh, I know what they do.
It's gonna sting.
Well, that's more Doom's. That's more what Doom does.
No, I agree, but you gotta get the hits first.
Yeah, they hit on 3s.
I'm just saying.
I know yes, Eldar have the most DPS in the game when it comes to psychic powers.
Doom's so good just because you can throw it on stuff, and then whatever shoots it. It doesn't matter which flavor of Eldar you are. It just says reroll wounds against this target. It doesn't say, hey, I care who you are. So it splashes across all the flavors of the rainbow.
So guys, I'm making some notes down here for you guys. Hopefully they're understandable. Bottom left of the screen. Primary, secondary, and total. Whenever you see that total, that means the battle round is concluded. They're on turn 2 right now. So let me throw a matter of fact.
I like that. It's slim enough that you can still see all the action happening.
Trying to do it on the fly. Boom. Nope. Play through, guys. We got it. We're doing it. It's perfect. It's beautiful.
Yep.
Thank you, Beats Lab Dan. This is going off pretty smoothly. Tell the guys to stay engaged, manage the clock, do their best. We actually don't need any updates.
I think we got a pretty good handle on what Sean's going to be.
The knight only killed one bike.
Solitaire's coming.
Is this happening?
It is happening. Blitz.
Is this a blitz, Dan, or is this just a solitaire flip move?
I don't know. I can't tell how that looks. That could be. That's 12 inches.
Well, I mean, if he was blitzing, he would have rolled a billion dice and gone way further.
That's true. Oh, now they're talking about the height. Like, hey, how'd you get up there? Well, no. How does that work? Because he's got a flip belt, right?
Yeah, so fly. So he basically counts as fly when moving.
Yeah, he's just like, I'm doing this. This is happening. I go where I want.
So I think he's just going after that. He's just going to go after this cat right here. So he's going to get a headhunter point with that is what he's trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
So Sean is actually currently discussing with himself if he's going to do the blitz. It might not be time. Might be too early.
Yeah, it could be an overextension for sure. It looks like he still has the Troop Master hanging back there with Magan Ra. And
Troop Master. So this Solitaire has the super sword that does like flat 3 damage to infantry, I believe is what he has. So that makes him pretty good.
And
so
it's -3.
So he is blitzing. So is this him right here? Actually, Dan, is that him right behind the Slam Captain? Suddenly just blitzed over there. So he just went like 20 fucking 5 inches or some crazy shit.
Took off like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, that's true. Ty Winning's like, we need more mannerisms. So here's what you gotta do. You gotta kill more things, and it's
yeah. What you gotta do here is you gotta kill more things than your opponent, hold more objectives as well. That's how you win the game. That's how you win the game.
And it looks like is this Morgan Raw hiding here? Who the fuck is this guy? Dan,
the guy with his hand. The guy he has his hand on is Eldar.
Yep. So that was the Solitaire, the guy he was pointing.
Oh,
at.
That's the Avatar.
So, is that the Avatar? Goddamn Avatar coming out.
So Eldar and the Avatar are holding hands, walking up the middle.
They're gonna saunter up.
That fearless bubble.
They're gonna saunter up. So looks like he's gonna snipe some dudes here. So this guy has the ability to kill these guys right here. It's gonna come down to 3 of invulnerables. Well, actually, he doesn't have storm shields. 4 of invulnerables.
What does he have?
He has chain sword, thunderhammer. He keeps them cheap.
Oh, he did.
Keeps them cheap. So this Solitaire can literally kill these guys. This turn, you might see 2 more headhunters. Okay, so now he's gonna place the guardians. So that's what that line of dice represents right here, guys.
Oh.
He's setting up his guardian screen around these characters, and he's measured it 9 inches right here. 9 inches. 9 inches. So it looks like they're doing some intent discussions.
Actually, Time Winnie says the tiniest of avatars. That is a converted avatar from a Kurnoff Hunter, which is, I can guarantee you,
exactly the same height as a fucking GW avatar.
Yep. Not the Forge World one.
Let's get a street level. Yeah, it's definitely not the Forge World one, which I own and I'll be painting soon. But you can see here, there's a little bit of a view of him right there. He's almost the same pose and the exact same height. It's crazy.
I think it was an excellent choice. That avatar model is incredibly dated.
Here we go. You can see the screens upon screens. I've seen Sean win so many games after losing every jet bike on turn 1. Let's see how he pulls this off against Juice here today.
I mean, you can't underestimate Sean. He obviously knows what he's doing. Just won Battle for Salvation. This list, I was talking to him earlier. He's like, yeah, I've been working on this list since August. It's basically fact proof. It's probably chapter approved proof. Like it's just proof. It's just still good. They got it all painted up.
Juice, epic comments from Juice. He says people probably think it's small because no one is as good as Sean and can run it. Sean actually helped me with my list. I've actually, fun fact, commissioned Sean to paint me a Drukhari Eldari Harlequin list, and we put Avatar in it as well. So I have to figure out how to get good with Avatar here real soon. So he's doing it. He's just gonna bring him down. Feel like a bunch of shuriken rifle thingies, ninja star throwing guns are about to do some work.
Well, not everything has line of sight, but it looks like there's a big, a juicy center, so to speak.
I think he's just placed. I think he's pre-placing. I think he realizes he's spending a prodigious amount of time.
But you got to get it right
on this placement. So like he's concerned with his clock management right now. So he's gonna leave him there. I think he's gonna clean it up here in a second. He's gonna go over here and do the brain power of placement is what he spent a lot of time of cleaning it up. Easy.
Going after them mortars.
So it looks like he's gonna sneak here in the backfield, as Rob indicated.
Yep. That's smart. That's very, very smart move. Very smart move. And he's got that one jet bike left.
Tear these hobos up. One jet bike. Guess what this jet bike is gonna kill? 1d6 right here.
How bad is it, Kenny? How bad is it if he doesn't take down a Castellan?
If that knight doesn't die right now, it's gonna be funny as shit.
Would you say murder shuffle status?
It's worthy of a murder shuffle. Dan, tell Juice he is authorized to do a unprofessional murder shuffle with the Castellan Knight live on stream if it survives this next turn. And also, Dan from the Beats Lab, can you give me a status update on command points? So it looks like Guardian with their heavy weapon platforms. Looks like he's pre-measuring the base. Did you see? You missed it? Top of the screen. Juice started laying out dice to mark the base. I think preemptively for his murder shuffle.
He's trying to get inside. He's trying to get inside of Sean's head. I feel like some dice are gonna get blessed. He's gonna take them up to his mouth, kiss them, and roll them.
Yeah.
He's gonna look him in the eye. He's not even gonna look. He's not even gonna look at the dice he rolls.
Yeah,
he's gonna look Sean in the eye and judge his response based on Sean's response.
Yeah, that's Juice's move. He just looks at you, throws the dice, and then what he sees in your eyes tells him if it worked or not. Classic Juice.
Classic Juice.
No doubt.
He is getting close. He's getting close to Juice on time. He's down to 43 minutes, it looks like.
Yeah, but remember, he's top of turn, so
47 to 41. Yeah. Juice will probably.
Oh, yes. Also, Juice still has Rough Riders.
That's true.
Where the fuck are they?
Well, it's not turn 2 yet.
How do they show up and when do they show up?
Oh, they just outflank.
Is that their deal?
Board edge. So
Rough Riders are going to hit the outflank and do some thug life. So what is this sequence of rolls? Are we in the shooting phase right now, Dan? Oh, yeah.
Looks like he's peeling off the bubble.
Feel like scouts are dying.
So it begins.
So did he just say I shoot this whole squad of those scouts? And they did.
Yeah, he might have. That seems like a Nayden thing to say.
They did.
Would you like to pick him up?
Yes, I would.
Yes, okay. I'll save us both time.
I just want the chat to recognize the gangsterness. Was that Executioner? That's the psychic phase.
Oh, that was the psychic phase.
So he basically does the D3 mortal wounds. He killed someone, gets to do another D3. Is that how that works?
That's how it works.
So look, hey, roll the 5.
That was pretty clutch.
I want the chat to understand how clutch Dan Fast Already Painting, aka proprietor of the Beats Lab down there in Southern California, is doing here. He is our eyes on the ground. He's got his eye line. You could probably see his sandals every now and then shuffling in and out of frame on the sides. He's keeping us updated as we cast today. And this is in our inaugural stream for the Long War. And more importantly, it's finally happened. Another Patreon page has entered the fray. Juice and Sean have combined forces to create a tactical Patreon page. ! Battle Bro, if you're here on Twitch, get signed up. They're going to have all this content. You're going to be able to see all this new. Oh, he gone. Did you see it?
Yep.
Looks like that. Was that the haywire shot, Dan, that killed the Castellan? Please tell me this bike.
I feel like he just let off with it.
Please tell me this bike killed it.
That little Xenos pointy finger said you, and then he rolled his dice.
Tonight, you.
Yeah, tonight. No ham banana. Still going.
Brutal.
Well, we knew it would be bad for Sean, so I can't say I don't blame him for taking those shots. He executioned the knight? What?
I think he executioned the scouts because I think it's only 18-inch range. But maybe, then what killed the scouts? Dan will get us an update.
Yeah, we'll get an update from the floor. Lone Bite took him down. That's what it was. We have confirmation.
Is that in the chat? Is that in our text chain?
Yeah, Lone Bite took him down.
Fuck yes. So it looks like they're discussing something. They paused the clock. No, it's back to Sean. Oh, missing some die rolls, some crucial die rolls here.
Use the CP, it looks like, for a reroll.
Did we already shoot? Are we just, I guess, full up in the charge phase?
I think we're shooting.
Or
shuriken? What are we shooting? Magan Raw?
possibly?
Fusion pistols? Damn, fill us in here. We're in shooting. Oh, trying to figure out the distance between characters. So he's trying to snipe out the slam captains. Which one's closest and such. So he must be shooting over from the left.
Oh, hey, I think Dan started texting me solo. Dan,
Fusions from the Harleys.
Dan, get back in the group chat, brother. I missed a whole bunch of that.
So it looks like some fusion pistols were trying to figure out which character was closest.
They're figuring out distance between characters, then they're shooting, and then that was fusions from the Harleys. 100%.
And there goes Slam Captain. Looks like this is 2 possible swings back on Juice here. Still going after them Slam Captains. It looks like they are talking. I cannot tell what is.
Sorry,
Oh, no,
the messages are going crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of, you're getting more messages than I am.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. We got it. We're back. We're back in action. Our eyes are blind.
Yeah. Too much texting.
Okay, here goes. So basically, so he just straight up killed that fucking Slam Captain up top.
Yep, with the fusion. Because he was the closest.
Fusion killed Slam Captain like the gangster that he is. Was it one shot or from the fusion? Just literally one shot?
I guess so. Because that.
Is that what the one converted to a 6 was?
That's savage.
Oh, they were checking range. So the fusion pistol was within range by 1/4 of an inch. 3 shots, killed him.
Yep, that'll do it.
So this is getting detailed here. Now, so that's another headhunter point.
Yep.
That's a kill and a headhunter point. Killed the knight. So he's already got 2 kills plus a headhunter. Killed the scouts, 3 kills plus the headhunner.
This is a big hole.
This is going to be a big turn for Sean, and he's still got his witches.
He's not even done yet. Them Guardians are taking aim.
So and as an update, the 3 shots came from the Dream Shadow Stratagem. They're burning through strats. Sean has got to be almost out of strats, right, Dan? Boots on the ground, Dan.
He clicked through a couple of them there. Let me see if I can see his counter there.
So
can't see his counter.
Are these Guardians going to be closer to the Slam Captains in the middle? Oh shit! Is that what his whole master plan was?
Are they?
Is that what they're figuring out right now? I think they're figuring out
separate squad.
Yeah, these
maybe
are
who has line of sight. Well, remember that's line of sight blocking. So all the dudes on the top and all the dudes on the left side there, underneath Juice's hand, have line of sight. Yeah, see, that's what he's talking about.
So,
line of sight.
So Dan, are these two? These are. I think he ended up putting both Guardian squads down here, right?
Yeah, there's one in the middle. He's saying there's overlap. Like some of them on the right can see across through that terrain.
Yeah,
around that terrain.
So it almost looks like he's really close to being able to pull some triggers right here.
Let's try to drop that screen, that bubble right there.
So it's really going to come down to how many of this he clears out.
Now, you naysayed my theory earlier, Kenny, but this is where having a clutch guide comes in. Because not the whole blob can't see. So now you need, even if you hit on 3s, what if you get a reroll? You know?
Sean down to 4. Juice has 8 CPs left. No, I mean, yes. Reroll to hit. Reroll to wounds. -1 of your save. It's the 3 best fucking second powers in the game. It's the DPS powers. Jinx, Doom, and Guide.
I feel like if you had bead with all, I mean, this is going to put out, normally if they have complete line of sight, like 42 shots, right? So maybe you don't need to guide them. But when you're half your squad's blocked by line of sight and you're trying to pick up and just make a big psychological hole for Juice, I think that's the right call.
So these Guardians are the guided ones, is what I'm hearing from the floor, from Boots on the ground, Dan, back in the Beats Lab.
Boots on the ground.
I'm telling you, because this is Sean's squad right here, or is this the Scouts? Oh wait, did the Scout? Is this the Scouts?
Scouts are gone. Scouts got.
No, there was 2 Scouts of Scouts, weren't there? So
what is in that? What's under there where Juice was just saying?
I feel like it's a Scout. Yeah, is it Scouts?
Oh yeah, the Scouts charged the witches that were in there.
So if the Scouts are here, then he's no way he's gonna be able to engage this Snipe Captain.
He's semi-screened from the Solitaire.
Well, I mean, it's actually, I think it's actually by model, right? So it might be possible that some of them shoot there, right? Isn't it by model, not unit?
True.
So I think that's what he's trying to figure out right now. I think he's trying to figure out how many shots he can plink into that dude.
Well, he's rolling a handful.
He's rolling 2. What is the suspense?
I'm not sure what that could be for, I suppose.
There's a better angle. We can see it right here.
Yeah. You can definitely see the special characters there. Or the character models, rather. Looks like the Solitaire's up on top, right to the top right of the ladder.
The Solitaire is, that's someone else. The Solitaire, I think that's the Troop Master.
Troop Master's on the top?
Yeah, I think that.
Where's the Solitaire?
I think the Solitaire is behind the fucking Slam Captain. It's like right there. See that purple dude?
Oh, that must be. Oh, okay.
Yep. I'm pretty sure he blitzed right here, and he's gonna fuck these dudes up.
That is unfortunate for those dudes.
I have a suspicion that Sean's gonna close out. Also, does Headhunter stack? Dan, ask Sean when you get a second. Is Headhunter stack with Kingslayer? No, it definitely doesn't. Never mind. Don't ask that. So he got the Kingslayer, he got the kills, he got 1 Headhunter. He's probably going to pick up a second, maybe a third Hunter this turn. This turn is going to be almost a max turn.
This is a huge haul.
This is a bad turn, but Juice said this might happen, and he said he's cool. Yeah. He's going to win the game in the last 3 turns.
That was his prediction. He's like, I'm going to get 6 turns. I'm going to win it. He's got Pask.
All right, is this a Fire and Fade right here?
It looks like it.
What the fuck is this? Goddamn Eldar shenanigans.
Bringing them out. Eldar trickery for the win right here.
Goddamn Eldar with their
jumping up on objectives, jumping in line of sight, blocking. Oh, he's measuring assault.
He's going to the Scouts. He's gonna hit those Scouts. Oh my god! What is he gonna do?
He's got 2 characters there to do. Oh wait, maybe he's going after the bubble. Is he going after the
bubble?
I
think he just said, "I'm charging everything." That's what he said.
He's just declare it. F it.
Yeah, I think that's what he said because no one can see him.
No. Oh, because he's a high on top. Yeah, no, he's not.
So I think he's like, if I make this big ass charge, get fucked.
Now they're looking.
It's probably
he's seen tabletop.
Oh, there's probably 2 guys in there that can see him. That's right.
Pew, pew. He's like, I'm doing it. I'm rolling it.
Nope, that's a 4. That's not gonna make it. He's thinking about it, but I think he needs a 10.
He's grabbing a die. He grabbed a die. What's he thinking? He's going to measure.
No, I think he needs like a fucking 10-inch charge. I don't think this.
At least.
I don't think this is gonna. I don't think
that's probably 2 to the edge. What?
That's got to be 6. Down? That's got to be 6 down. See, 6 down.
Yeah, at least 6.
And 2 at least 1.5 to the edge, and at least 2 over to get with it. I mean, so it's got to be 6, 7, 8. I would say it's an 8-inch charge. And so, if it's an 8-inch charge, he's gonna reroll that 1 and try to get a 5, guaranteed.
What was he down to? 3 CPs?
I think he's got 4 left.
4 left. I feel like you burn it here.
They're working out the finer points of physics or geometry or some shit.
The circumference of the Earth coupled with.
So we're not there, but we know this is. Wait, what the hell?
He's moving it.
Wait, how did this work? Oh, is it because he has pluses?
He's got flip belts. What are we thinking?
Doesn't that covered by the fly fucking FAQ? Yeah.
Oh, they did get jacked.
Yeah.
No, they can't go over models with the fly FAQ.
No, it says you don't. Oh, fuck.
I'll pull it up. We got the internet.
Pull it up. Dan, how did he make that charge with a 4? Figure that out for us.
I feel like he would know better, but I'm going to look it up.
About to find out because I'm pretty sure you don't get to do that. But I think you only ignore shit when you move now. So I feel like if a 4 got him there, there's some special shit, some special.
It is the charge phase. He can't jump over dudes for sure.
Yeah, I think the FAQ just literally says that in the movement phase, you get to ignore vertical distances and ignore units. But Dan will figure it out. We got boots on the ground, Dan. It adds to the move and charge distance. See, I know there's some crazy shit.
Oh, that's what it is.
1 foot in the future, the warlord trait. I knew it was something. Trait. Yeah.
Yep. So +2 to his movement, +1 to his.
It's 2. So 6. So you rolled a 6. So he's saying that 6 was enough to get him there. Is what they decided on. Maybe not. I don't know because they took it back.
Huh?
No, he rolled a 5 because he rolled a 4, right?
If you rolled a 4, 6, they'd have to be directly underneath.
There's no way a 6 gets you there. Like because
No.
it's literally 6 inches up and he's got space over. There's no way. He's more than an inch over.
100%.
So I'm glad they didn't work out. Yeah, there's no way. See, no way a 6.
Straight down and over. Yeah, that's what we were saying. So
Yeah,
I think
1 foot in the future was what we were looking for, the warlord trait.
Yep. But I don't think it's going to matter for the solitaire up there knocking on the door.
Thank you, Majestro, checking in. So this is somebody else, though, another character. Who dat?
That is probably the solitaire, if I had to guess.
No, God damn it, you keep saying that. I told you where the solitaire is.
Where is the solitaire?
Behind the slam captain still.
That's what I just said. That's where I'm talking.
Who's this guy that just moved into the scouts zone?
Oh, that's a succubus, probably. He has 2 succubus in his list. That was right underneath the troop master. Yep, she's gone.
Motherfucker gets got.
So the succubus have Archite Glaive and a splinter pistol.
Oh, shit's going down right here. So solitaire is going to.
I actually don't know what the Archite Glaive does.
So Dan, did the solitaire just literally charge everything there to try to take Overwatch so it would get wounded? God damn it, Dan. You keep going to the wrong fucking text. He's answering all these questions in the wrong text chain. Dan, delete this text chain. Delete your interact. Talk here. Keep it open.
Archite Glaive. Archite Glaive is a +2 strength, -3 AP, 1 damage, subtract 1 from the hit roll. But I imagine those succubuses are hitting pretty good. Yeah, they hit on 2s. Get it.
So I guess my phone is parceling out the text to another chat. Okay, that's what you get for buying.
I'm still getting it all, I think.
That's what you pay for with a $150 phone, guys.
There you go. Jack of Clubs Penny says Dan is the Butters of this venture. God damn it, Butters.
Oh, they fucked up their super high pro B-Slab dice tray setup.
Painted Terrain by GameMad.eu. Did it proper the clock up on? All right, here it is. He's throwing attacks.
That's a lot of hits.
That is not good for a slam captain.
So so that's a lot of wounds as well. So these are reroll, and these are flat 3 damage. Let's see what happens. I think it's 4 up invulnerables. So he's gonna definitely burn a CP to reroll one of these.
Is it flat 3 or D3?
I think it's flat 3, or is it?
I think it's D3. I think it's -3 AP.
I think the relic he took makes it flat 3 versus infantry. So he just took all his feel no pains. He just took it on the chin. Oh, I guess it is D3. No, what is he doing? Oh,
he has a storied sword. It's -3 D3 reroll failed hit rolls.
So he's probably gonna fight in death with that guy.
Oof.
Oh, flat 3 for the rose.
Yeah.
On infantry. That's what I'm talking about. That's the I think that's what he has on this dude.
The troop master has a rose.
Oh,
the storied sword is on the solitaire.
Oh, okay. So he's just going. Oh, that's a lot of good dice. I feel like
attacking for dying.
So I feel like I think he just interrupted. No, I think you attack at the. Oh, so he's okay. So he just bumped the CP to attack again. That's the guy. Is he gonna throw his chainsword attack too? Is that what it is?
I mean, you might as well.
First round of combat, it wounds, passes, and it looks like Sean has a whole clutch of dice to make saves on.
Planning on his next move. It is not clear what's coming next. I guess they're going to the succubus.
So it looks like
solitaire has 1 wound left. It looks like.
So Dan, which one is the solitaire? Is the solitaire the one that's beating up the fucking slam captains?
I vote yes.
And is the solitaire the guy that does 3 flat damage?
I don't think there's any 3 flat. Solitaire has a Shigarax Rose, which is -1 D3, reroll failed wounds. Oh, yes. Against infantry, it's flat 3.
Okay.
My mistake.
I'm not crazy, chat.
You are not crazy. The stat line is D3, but you got to read the fine print underneath. Yes. Always read the fine print.
It murks infantry units. And guess what a fucking jump pack guy is?
So good.
Sean down to 3, Juice down to 5 CP. Looks like Sean made the majority of his 3 invulnerables. Looks like Succubus is tearing up scouts.
As to be expected.
So basically did
what did he assault up there with that other Succubus? Was there something chilling by that Alchemite stack?
Yeah, Dan, what's this other cat chilling up here? Oh, it must have
gone.
He dead. He dead.
It don't matter who he is.
What's his name? It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Damn, Juice interrupted the scouts, only did 1 wound to the Succubus.
That's.
And did Sean just pull off a master tri-tipping over here in the top left corner? Can I draw your attention to this, ladies and gentlemen? Did this just happen, Dan? Is this 20-man Guardian block now untargetable? Oh, that's brutal. This is looking bad for Juice.
It is. How's the time looking at least?
I have faith, though. Juice could pull this out.
Juice is slightly ahead on time, but still needs to take his turn.
Yes, people are discussing the chess clock. They're playing it super hyper. I've played chess clock many times. Sometimes we don't even bother with the back and forth for our personal dice rolls. But when a lot of things are happening, there's a lot of thought process happening. You just end up passing the time back and forth.
You know, not only can those Guardians not get targeted now because they locked that one dude down, but also those characters now cannot be touched either.
Oh, yeah.
The Avatar and Eldrad.
They're pretty happy. So
yeah, they're loving it.
So it's pretty good. And it looks like, so correct me if I'm wrong, but Rough Riders can come from any board edge.
I believe they can, yes.
So
Let me double check. They had that nifty outflank.
So is this the other Slam Captain going into the Solitaire? Oh no, did the Solitaire fight again? I was gonna ask about that, Dan. Dan, did he take that? Did he do that thing where he takes a wound coming in and he can fight again, or does he just fight twice with a stratagem?
I think he just fights twice with stratagem. That's my call on it.
Yep, fought twice. It's just as I said it might be. I feel like Juice, 3 headhunters and all 3 Slab Captains are dead.
That is a clean sweep.
That is a bad turn for Juice.
That's a feel badsies.
This is topper turn 2. This is good. This is looking bad.
This could have swung. I mean, it really could have swung either way. Like if he didn't finish off that Castellan, this is a completely different game.
So he picked up 3 headhunters, killed a billion things and held. Like it's gonna be a big turn. He also picked up what other secondaries was Sean working? He was working. He already maxed Kingslayer.
Yep.
He almost maxed Headhunter just now.
Oh, call.
No, that was Kingslayer.
Call the Horde. No.
Let's see right here. So Max Kingslayer, maxed Headhunter. Oh, that must have been a leader out there. So he just maxed Headhunter, ladies and gentlemen. That's brutal.
There it is. We've got the.
So primary so far.
So he's going up there to try to take that objective back for sure. I mean, even if he kills, I mean, basically the best he can do right now is what? Take out the 2 succubus, the jet bike. So he's going to get 3 squads. Am I reading this right? Like, I mean, maybe he can get some points for being in the backfield.
What are you talking about?
Juice.
How
many squads did Juice just lose?
Juice lost 3 Slab Captains, a scout squad, a company commander, it appears, and the knight. So he lost at least 6 units. So basically,
he can't get it.
It's not going to happen. So like, Sean is going to kill more this turn. He's going to kill and he's going to hold. Sean is currently holding 3 objectives, but Juice can definitely unwind that with all these guardsmen he's going to send in. So Juice is definitely going to send in a couple guardsmen to bring back the holding more part of it. So Juice will hold more. Sean will have killed more. But Juice actually has to kill something this turn. That's going to be easier said than done.
I mean, those succubuses aren't. I mean, they're no cream puffs. And that 1 jet bike, you saw how much it took to drop jet bikes earlier. And remember too, that jet bike can still shoot something if it dies in the shooting phase. So
basically, that's the only thing he can do is he has to kill that jet bike. That's basically, in my opinion, I will not be shocked if this jet bike is the only thing Juice kills this turn. I won't be shocked. He might also lose this person over here, the succubus over here. I believe this is a second succubus. But
there's 2 on it's 2 on the table.
I literally won't be shocked if he just loses that bike and that's it.
I think Margaret Ra is right in front of the chess clock.
Yeah, I was wondering about that too.
I think that might no, that's Margaret Ra.
I think that's Margaret Ra. Dan, can we get an update? Oh yeah, the Juice
Solitaire is out in the open.
Solitaire is clutch. Solitaire has 1 wound left.
Jet bike has
some amount of wounds left.
1 or 2. Oh, there he is. He's measuring.
So he's trying to figure it out. So okay, I forgot about the Solitaire, so I amend it, so I can definitely see that Solitaire dying. Yeah, that Solitaire is clutch. But real quick, Dan, can I get an update? Did the squad that fire and faded also initiate the charge, or was it the other one? Because I don't think you can assault after you fire and fade, right?
There might be 2 there. Because he does have 2 squads.
He does have 2 squads, but he fire and faded one of them, I believe, and it almost looks like he also assaulted that one.
The one on the top left?
Yeah. I feel like that might have been, I think that might have been the fire and fade squad.
That is not good. I guess we'll find out here in a second when he starts talking. They'll have to sort that one out for themselves.
Oh, they never fire and faded because they deep striked. So
Well,
I guess we just witnessed his charge. Maybe that was the charge, and it looked like a fire and fade.
I could see that because he did it so quick right after he stopped shooting. He's like, "Yep," and I'm moving these models.
Yeah, makes sense. Absolutely.
Looks like he's measuring for the Rough Riders.
Is this Rough Riders time?
Might be.
Is Juice boxing out the table trying to figure out what 6 inches he's gonna come in from? Because I was already scouting it out. Looks like coming from down here, the bottom is not good because there's a screen here protecting the characters.
Mm-hmm.
So that's while he can get in there, he'll kill some dudes and then just get got. So Juice, is Juice gonna do it? I don't think that's the place to put him, Juice. Oh, is he just gonna go all the way in the corner?
In the corner, yeah.
Oh.
How anticlimactic. No balls.
Well, I think he's just realized that if he doesn't get him on the table now, he's not gonna get him on the table ever, and he has no. And this is where he actually wants to be, but he wants to be safe for a turn.
Air quote safe. It is Eldar after all.
Are those Sentinels or are those are the Sentinels already on the table?
No, those are Rough Riders. There's no Sentinels.
Isn't it a brigade? Aren't there usually Sentinels in a brigade?
I think he just took 3 squads of Rough Riders, 55 each. What's the list say?
I don't fucking know. Didn't even look at a list. I'm
reading. The list might be wrong because it's saying 3 Scout Sentinels. Let's see what Daniel has to say.
Daniel, maybe you need to upload the list.
Brigade with Rough Riders. Yeah, that list needs to be updated. Because you're probably going to have to shave a few points because I think 5 Rough Riders is 55.
We had some list confusion at the beginning of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We actually left some models at home, and so the list got changed like 3 times in the pre-show because they got done just playing a tournament, and so shit happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it looks like Juice is figuring out what he's gonna do. It looks like he's gonna do some shit here, do some shit here, do some shit here.
Maybe he's trying to figure out which one's closer, succubus wise.
So there's an objective.
Oh yeah, there's objective over there.
There's objectives here. These are the objectives, guys. So all he's got to do is get these guys into this combat to take it from him. All he's got to do is get these guys over here to take it from him, and he's just got to put somebody here. So currently, no one's within 3 inches of Juice's number 2. Oh, is that a mistake? There's nobody here. Dan confirmed. Do what you're supposed to do, Dan, first.
Yeah, doesn't look like it.
I wonder if Juice
he just trailed too many dudes off.
Is that a execution error by Juice, or am I missing something here?
I don't see any models over there. Well, a Solitaire's dead.
Solitaire down, Pimp down.
Didn't end well.
Stay handsome. Yes, sir. Turn 1, Juice was able to kill pretty much all the bikes, but he almost lost the knight. Then he lost the knight on turn 2.
That
Pask killed the Solitaire. He just went in with the Pask.
Nice.
Did Pask split his fire up at all if he could? I don't think he pretty much had that many opportunities.
He might be shooting at the jet bike right now.
Shooting 4 different units with Pask right now.
Doesn't look like it's too safe. It doesn't look like he moved, so he's getting that's probably a last cannon hits. Remember, he can reroll 1s if he orders himself. Because he can order himself. Oh, there it is. Maybe that was the last cannon.
Oh, feel like he missed.
He's not missing on a 2.
Oh no, he hits on 2s. That's right, and he made a 5. It doesn't fail. So all these bikes have 4 vulnerables.
Yep. And neg 1 to hit.
So he's going to engage some people. There's going to be some mortars coming in here. Solitaire's down. All the slam captains are down. The bikes are down. The knight's down. It's now dudes. It's basically dudes versus dudes right now. If you want to do a quick synopsis of this, you look at it. So you have a shitload of guardians, super characters. Juice has a shitload of guard with mortars. Okay. He has, they both have ass behind them but everything in Sean's army, with the exception of pass, out asses everything in Juice's army, except for the mortars. So if those mortars can come in super clutch right now, he has a chance, in my opinion. But if Sean gets another push across this table, and he gets to start drawing a bead on these mortars, it's going to be really hard to engage the Avatar and Eldred. This is Sean Nayden, legendary captain of the American team championship team, or
ETC victorious. And he won Battle for Salvation with the same list, I believe.
A different version of the same list, I believe. I don't think he had all the cross promoting, because at ETC they have to do model builds basically.
That's right. He had Vect in the.
Well, I think it was pure Dark Eldar, because they can't. Because you can do whatever you want, but you're taking it for another teammate if you do that.
Oh no, I think this was the list he ran at Battle for Salvation.
Oh yeah, no, this is a clone of his Battle for Salvation list, but it's also similar to his ETC list.
Mm-hmm.
It is Mr. Lichtershame himself.
Oh, those were the days, huh?
Yes, sir.
Doing all the shots.
Okay.
Looks like he's going after the Troop Master now.
Dan, boots on the ground. Dan might have to bow out due to a migraine, so just tell Austin to put us both in a text chain, and he will take over for you. Actually, Rob, why don't you set that up? Why don't you text Austin and me at the same time?
I will.
Being handled. Okay, here we go. Is this las gun fire or something? Mortars and las guns, the succubus. Succubus takes 3 saves, looks like. Or is this the Troop Master?
Where are we looking? On top of the ruin, or the two dudes on the side?
So it looks like Succubus died over here. Troop Master got wounded.
Down.
Looks like this bike's about to go down.
That'll happen.
Guys,
lots of shots coming in. Oof.
Yes, guys, this is actually the inaugural live casted 40K Battle Report Long War special right here. Trying to get our new streaming operation off the ground, where we can do live commentary from different rooms, different states, even different coasts. And Bike is dead.
Jet Bike down. Did not get the 4
all
up.
All right. So this went differently than I thought. So he got 1, 2, 3 kills. He's not going to get 6, but Juice is doing work. And also, guys, don't forget !Battle Bro in chat. There's a fresh new Patreon page out there. Sean Nayden and Juice from the Long War are putting out a new, fresh line of tactics videos. Dan from the Beats Lab, boots on the ground, has to get out of here. He's got a sick migraine. He says, thank everybody for stopping by. We're truly thankful. Austin Wingfield, you may have heard of this guy. He's going to take over for Boots on the Ground, reporting for us.
From the Wobbly Modelers. Is in the command chair, smoking rocks with us tonight.
Smoking rock.
Can you smoke this rock with me?
I'll smoke that crack with you. I remember the first time we smoked crack together.
So it looks like he might be out of guns.
He may have pulled all his triggers. Nope. Oh wait, no. Whenever Juice is like swirling his finger around, that means he's got more.
He's got some stuff. He's talking about the objective.
You gotta understand Juice's body language.
Is he advanced? Oh, he's
charging.
Moving.
Move.
No, he's moving.
Is he gonna get back to the objective that we were talking about? He missed. No, it's charge phase. I knew it.
I don't know. Maybe he made a mental note like I effed up right here. We went all in to kill the characters.
Okay, do I have the Austin text chain?
Yep, we're in it. It's charge phase, just like you said.
Oh, he did fuck up. So Juice confirmed. Juice fucked up that back objective.
That is costly.
Ooh.
Now is not the time to be making those kind of mistakes.
Players fuck up. But it is at the end. But they just played in a fucking all-day tournament. So this is functionally round 4 of a tournament, guys.
Yeah.
This is where mistakes get
10:30 p.m. Eastern.
4 rounds in one day. So this is the close combat attacks right here. This is the saves, I think, right?
I think so.
So lost 3 Guardians. Is that what happened here?
Womp womp. Yeah, I said it once. I'll say it again. Standing on the floor, on hardwood floor for 12 hours, eating honey buns and slamming monster ain't for everybody, Kenny.
Plus a 2-hour lunch, Austin says.
We had a savage lunch. Let's just say there was a language barrier and leave it at that.
Absolutely.
When you go somewhere and you order off the lunch menu and you're not out of there in half an hour, something's wrong.
Lunch menu on a Saturday too. That's it shouldn't be a big deal.
Nah, it shouldn't. I feel like a lot of people go out to eat on Saturdays. I don't know.
So he finally got recon. So basically the Rough Riders are out, basically got him recon. I'm glad. Yeah. So that's what Juice did. Okay.
Bottom left corner on y'all's screen.
So at least he picked up that point. Here, Austin, in a second, I'm going to need you to tally full scores for me. I want to know what the total on each player's primary is and the total on each player's secondary is. Just start writing that down and then send it over in one message.
Juice is blowing through time. 21 minutes to 30 minutes on Sean. Bottom of 2. About to go into 3 here shortly.
So Juice just picked up hold more objectives because of that charge, by the way, guys.
Oh,
so Juice, so Juice is still going to get more objectives.
Well, he had to get something. That was the only thing he could conceivably score as far as when Sean killed 6 units. Like, that's not good for business.
Yeah, so it's kill some. So he did kill something and he did hold something and he held more. So Juice is still going to get 3 points out of that. So he's actually going to tie Sean on primaries this turn. From what I gather. And I think Sean is at a fucking 8 on secondaries and Juice probably only picked up Recon and Headhunter this turn. He probably picked up 2 Headhunters, right? Austin, did Juice just pick up 2 Headhunters?
He killed, yeah, I don't see why not. He killed the Solitaire and he killed the Troop. No, he killed the Succubus. Yeah. There it is on screen. This looks like going into top of 3. Sean's got 28 minutes to Juice's 21. And he's leading off with the Guardian Wall.
So Juice picked up 5.
Are those Guardians? I can't tell. Those might be witches.
So he picked up 2 Headhunters.
Nope, those are Guardians.
I'm just confirming with Austin. Austin. So that's what I thought.
Yeah, 2 Headhunters.
So that's what I'm thinking right now.
He's making a little run over there on that objective, stringing them back. Number 1 objective, it looks like.
Let me set some shit up real quick.
You got some scores back up there in the dice cam.
Oh shit! Hold on. Tell Austin, tell him to freeze on that. Tell him to freeze that. So we're looking at a straight up 8 on secondaries, as I thought. 4 on secondaries for Juice. 7 on primary. 5 on primary. Yep, confirmed. Good job, guys. Going into turn 3. Tell them to keep it going. We're going to keep these guys going.
Do you know where... Did he bring the witches in?
No, he's waiting for this turn.
Uh-huh. That is... And now he's mapping it out. Maximum...
Oh, that's dumb.
Oh, he's like, hey, don't forget about them. They're 9 inches away. You got to be 9 inches away from them. Oh, it didn't pile in. Gotcha. Continuing the march up with the Guardians, going over towards. I think he's tucking as many as he can underneath that terrain feature right there.
Okay, new scores are up. It's still a tight game, but I think this might be the turn. I'll tell you what, guys, in competitive games of 40K.
Yeah, he consolidated in to lock the unit. What was that over there anyways? Oh, that other Guardian squad. So now he can't reply and take out those Gadians.
Yep. So basically all happened there was Juice forgot to do his 3-inch paladin when he finished that unit out.
Yeah.
And Sean was like, of course you were going to trap these guys, and he let him do it.
He's like, of course I did.
So basically, I think this is the turn. In a lot of games in competitive 40K, turn 3 kind of is the backbreaking turn. So it's really going to come down to what these witches he's bringing in are going to do.
You think he can get a combo charge off both?
Austin, are these the witches? Why do they have guns? What the fuck am I looking at here?
If those are the Guardians, then the witches are on the right.
No.
Let me look at the.
Maybe they're just conversions.
No, he has witches. I saw him today. So there's Guardians. Oh, the witches are underneath the.
Oh, those are the. Okay, I see them.
The terrain feature.
So okay, so these are the. Oh, so this is another group of Guardians.
Yep, those are Guardians. The witches were on the table the whole time.
Holy
screening
shit.
Eldrad and the Avatar.
Okay, I see. So the witches are already out. They're right here. So that no wonder the shooting didn't play the way we thought it would play. I was like, why are these guys just going to light them up? No. They got into the charge. These are the Guardians right here. So this is even worse. Now, because the Guardians have the shooting to do anything it takes. So I think depending on what happens with this Guardian squad right here, what they're able to tear up, this Avatar is about to be in position to just fuck the entire backfield up. But realistically, they're both running out of models.
Mm-hmm.
They have similar units of power on the table. Like Juice has a bunch of mortars still. Juice still has Pask. Sean has Guardians that do a lot of firepower, psychic powers that are all center board now. So he's gonna be able to do a lot of fun stuff out of the center of the table right here.
Yeah, he is.
Once he pulls some triggers on some things this turn, I really think that it's going to cripple Juice's ability to retaliate.
I don't think those Death Riders are going to have any play or any meaningful.
They're going to be they're scoring recon.
Scoring, sure, but I mean, how dope would it have been to run up the backfield and hit that Guardians right there?
So Juice actually has 10 more Rough Riders in reserves.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, he should have had 15, so he only brought on 5.
So he brought in 5 in the bottom left corner. Okay.
Yep. Well, this gives him a little bit of tactical options, but not a whole lot when he's getting chewed up there in the center. Looks like talking about squad. Which squads where? I'm gonna try to start peeling the bubbles.
I'm gonna
see mortars.
Talking with chat.
Actually, I guess he really needs to peel him away if he wants to assault. Just trying to get the kill more at this point. Ooh, guide went off. This is not going to be good. 42 shots hitting on 3s, re-rolling.
Ooh.
What's doomed? Is anything doomed? Austin, tell us what's doomed.
Pathos UK. He's like, maybe we run 2 streams side by side, one with the long war commentary and one with the players. Oh my god, the
doom is off. So.
The bandwidth.
Mm-hmm.
This is crazy. I'm just interacting with chat, guys. Thanks for kicking it with us. This is our first attempt at a remote commentator based game of 40K live. lot of moving parts make this happen. We've got Austin Wingfield now, boots on the ground, investigative journalist. Of course, Sean and Juice in the Beats Lab in Southern Pines, playing their inaugural game for their new Patreon page, ! Battle Bro.
Looks like a bunch of shots coming in. Oh, there goes line one. Do you think he just said, "Hey, I'm going to shoot this squad," and she's just like picked it up? Yeah. Nah, they rolled dice. Maybe he just shot the.
He shot the cannons first.
Yeah, just the cannons. He's like, I'm just going to make an example real quick. That was not a good example. What just happened there?
Yeah, no doubt.
Ones and twos.
Dice were indeed rolled. Wolfsark tuning in. What's up, brother? The man of the hour from Battle Salvation right here. He says this chess clock is legend with the dice box right here. Pask is looking full up right now. Pask is gonna be able to take out some people. Let's see what happens. I mean, like I said, Pask
is a deleter.
Yeah. This turn matters, guys, because turn 3 is almost always the backbreaking turn in all games, as I said before. This can be Sean's chance to break Juice's back or Juice's chance to break Sean's back. And from this point on, as they have less and less models, Juice gets to end every turn. And he kind of gets to react and undo all of Sean's achievements. He can start racking up the primary score really easily if this turn doesn't go the way Sean wants it to go.
I think initially that was his plan. His plan was to have more time on the clock, which isn't going to happen because he has way, way too many more moving parts than Sean. But he does get to answer as long as he manages time correctly.
Only 4 mortars left in Juice's time. That on Juice's side. That is bad because I figured Sean was going to start targeting mortars because not being able to see them and then being able to see him was going to be a problem in the late game.
Well, that and the fact that, I mean, does he even have anything that from range can even hurt Pask? I don't think so.
No doubt.
And you know what? They're going to have to rally. His last line of his Alamo is Pask because as soon as he moves, he's neg 1 to shoot those side sponsons.
Yep. It's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be awesome. We still got 10 cavalry in reserves. And also the centerpiece of terrain, don't forget, guys, the center terrain blocks line of sight. So if Sean just takes the lead, he can just take those terrain pieces. Pask is DED, can't do anything. Bad as will not exist.
Yeah, he can't interact with anything.
Using your time to your advantage is huge.
Yeah.
Juice doesn't know his own strength. Is this the assault? Is this the assault? Oh shit, guys, it's happening.
The witches are coming in. So what is that? 3 attacks, 4 attacks, strength 5?
I feel like these witches are going to tear these guardsmen up. They're going to move up. They're going to move in 3. They're going to kill 10 guardsmen, take that objective back. So this will.
I wonder if we could get a measurement. Is that objective 3 inches from that piece of terrain? Can they consolidate back?
Ooh, that's a good point. It's hard to tell because they've been nudging that terrain so much.
It's slowly been nudged up this whole game.
Yeah, Austin confirmed it is actually 1 million attacks.
It is 1 million attacks at strength 5. And the bonus thing is from the Cult of the Cursed Blade, they can only ever lose 1 man max to morale. So like they have built-in morale defense. Not that they would ever lose to guardsmen.
Well, that's a great suggestion. You know what? I'm just using the overlay that we use for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I never even thought about getting rid of the little trackers at the top of the screen. God damn it, Wolfsark. Thank you for saying that. It should have been someone should have said that shit an hour ago.
Looks like you have some color swatches up there too. I don't know what those are.
What the fuck? Oh, that's my Madden app.
Oh, that's your Madden app. You can see some rainbow squares. Got Skittles.
Thank you, Wolfsark.
Yeah. We appreciate all the suggestions tonight. Obviously, this is our pilot episode. We'll work out all the kinks.
Grim Hokage said, I'd said that shit an hour ago. Fuck. My bad.
We missed it. So hey, thanks, Grim Hokage. F you, Wolfsark.
Sorry, it's actually incredibly hard to look at chat.
Did you just make a 10-inch? What did you do? Just make a 10-inch charge or something?
Seems like a big charge just went down there.
Oof.
Wolfsark, this is actually the inaugural test of our new live battle report format. It's being filmed in the Beats Lab in Southern Pines between Sean and Juice. They just played a 3-round tournament today, and now this is what they're playing afterwards. Everyone's gone home. This is the kickoff a new Patreon page, ! Battle Bro, but also a new way of creating live battle report content. It's mainly a test bed because we have a caster in California, a caster in North Carolina, and this game is being played at the Beats Lab. So this format allows for any game to be cast upon no matter what. 10-inch charge made by the Guardians that just deep striked in. That is bad times.
Yeah, that's not good. He is slowly losing the Battle of the Bulge there. He is going to... Well, the good news is that Sean is going to have to... It looks like the distance to hold down Objective 1 means he's going to be exposed to pass.
He is, 100%. So this is huge. So as far as objectives go, so Sean just picked up some units, but now he's going to be in position potentially. So this objective, I think he's going to lose over here that I'm circling. He's going to have 3 though, which means he's going to hold, he's going to kill. But this is what I was talking about. If this turn doesn't go the way Sean wants it to go, from the rest of the game, Juice will be able to undo his achievements, right? But he's got to kill these Guardians up here though. Now, if the Guardians are able to make a clutch charge in an interesting way based on Sean master expertise and not kill these guardsmen and tri-tip them, I think the fucking game's over right there.
Yeah.
If
Once he locks them in and you can't interface with that unit,
if he charges them in such a way where like 3 Guardians can attack and he doesn't kill anything, and then he piles in and tri-tips a guardsman, this fucking game's over. Yeah, Juice needs his 10-man Rough Rider squad to come in and make a goddamn charge to keep this game.
That's true.
To keep this game alive. So that's where the action is right now, guys. This big ass shit up here. We'll see if this tri-tip goes down. If he clears the unit, I think Paskin has some play here. Do these Guardians have any? Don't they have a stratagem to be a 4 vulnerable?
They do.
Austin confirmed. Does Sean have enough CPs left to have a 4 vulnerable on these Guardians?
You could even make him -1 to hit.
Because that can also be a thing.
That would be a huge thing.
Because that can also... Oh, Sean is out of CP.
This is it.
He burned through him.
Juice's turn will have to break his back, or it's going to go the other way pretty hard. Let's get some... he's taking wounds on the weapons plat. Oh, that's another trick too. You know those weapons plats are 3 up?
Yep, I know. You start taking wounds on them. That's literally...
so clutch.
Juice still has 2 CPs left in the bank, ladies and gentlemen.
2 CPs is better than no CPs. John Madden said that. Everybody knows it.
Yeah, literally what you got to do here is have more CPs in your opponent, spend them on better stratagems than your opponent. You got to put models on objectives and kill models. That's how you win this game.
I feel like you just read off the ITC mission sheet.
I just read the instructions of the ITC mission sheet. You are correct. I have them right here. So that's what it says you have to do. All right, is it happening? We're taking stock of the top of turn 3.
Top of 3 looks like they are recording it. Time is on hold. Filling out.
So let me guess. Sean killed and he held. Did he? I don't think he scored any secondaries on this turn, did he?
I think you have the secondaries.
Sean.
No, he maxed out. No, didn't he? Titan Slayer.
He maxed out no, it was Kingslayer. He maxed out Kingslayer, maxed out Headhunter already. So this is gonna be see what happens here.
Juice is gonna have to come out swinging. Obviously, he's gonna bring in Rough Riders. Now they're talking about casualties.
Yeah, they're gonna probably take some morale checks right here.
Well, remember his witches don't Don't care. They don't give a F. They can only lose a
Oh, yeah, that's
maximum
right.
of 1. And anything within 12 inches of that avatar is fearless.
That's right. I think Sean is working recon.
He's trying to push
No,
that
oh, maybe
strip
not.
edge.
Confirm. What are Sean's secondaries, Austin? He did not pick up any secondaries. He just killed one and scored one. Or
Oh,
he killed and
yeah,
scored.
Oh, Juice has old school.
Well, I'm talking about Sean. Sean just completed his turn. There was some confusion at the top of the stream. I think we had received incorrect information about the secondaries. Juice is Headhunter Recon Old School. Sean is Kingslayer Headhunter and something else that we don't know what it is. Shit's gonna go down this turn. Are they figuring out points? They're figuring out morale. Maybe he's discussing where he wants to put his Rough Riders. We'll see.
There are no Harlequin jet bikes left. There are no knights left. 4 mortars left, I believe. Pask is full up and ready to let loose.
He's got 4 wounds. He's taken 4 wounds, but
who Pask?
Pask took 4 wounds in the first turn.
I don't think that's how that works. I think
Reaper. He took Reaper. God, I can't believe that
Reaper. Okay, write that down.
So Sean is basically figuring out his Reaper, which I figured he might have taken, but we got some weird information at the beginning.
Yeah, let's confirm with Austin. Austin knows a lot about guard. Austin, you can never lose more than 1 mortal wound to a plasma overheat, right? Unless you're firing different weapon systems, I suppose. At least on the Rust chassis.
Yeah, I don't know how that guard bullshit works.
I think if you say, hey, I'm firing the Plasma Executioner, then you roll a bunch of 1s, you only take 1 mortal wound. But remember, he can order himself to reroll 1s. He hits on 2s.
They still order themselves?
He's kind of a big deal.
If you roll 4 wounds, he takes 4 wounds. That's the way I've seen it played.
I do not believe that is the case.
Well, pull out your.
But I don't have. But all I have to back that up is my gluten-free gut. So I should probably read some rules real quick.
Is this a morale check? Is this a clutch morale check about to come up?
Something's happening here. Is he trying to fall back to unlock them guardians? He's not sure. What's he doing?
He's got a lot of thinking to do here. What's the clock say? Whose time are we on? We're on Juice's time, so Juice is considering what his moves. He's rolling a dice. I have no idea what that dice is for. An advance, perhaps.
I'm checking out the Lehman Russ. I know it wasn't an FAQ, so I'm gonna check both.
When you roll 1 or more, you take mortal wounds. That's what people are saying it says. Move in and advance in. Juice is see, this is what I was talking about, guys. Juice has the ability to sort of undo certain elements of Sean's game. This is going to be a weak turn for Sean. If Juice can make the magic happen right now, he's back in the game. 100%.
Emergency plasma events. Let's double check that. I hope Juice re-rolled his 1s to hit because he did have that if you ordered him. And why would you not order yourself?
So Sean just picked it. So they just calculated Reaper. Sean has 3 of those. That's a big deal. What's the Avatar doing? The Avatar is just pimp chilling. Sea walking across the table. He's just right here. Just
giving everybody that feeling up or that fearless bubble.
Sean has said many times he doesn't do anything but exist. But he does exist. So Juice has a lot of calculating to do with. I think he's already done with movement. And I think he's now going to consider. I don't know, moving mortars? Is he moving mortars? What? Here we go. Oh, yeah. Minus, by the way, Rob, he was -1 to hit those bikes. So that's why.
That'll do it. I will stop reading now.
Turns out if you roll 2s, you roll 1s.
Yes, that will happen.
So Looks like a single mortar move back here.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a couple of snipers up here. Of course, Pass chilling right here.
Pass doesn't want to move right now because then he's neg 1 to shoot the side sponsons. And we all saw what happens when Pass is neg 1. Shooting plasma.
Juice is taking a lot of time right now to just consider his moves. Only 15 and a half minutes left on his clock. They paused it for a rules discussion. It's back to Juice.
You still got more than Sean though.
Yeah, but Sean just went. Juice
Yeah,
just
true.
began his turn.
Yeah.
So he's definitely pouring a lot into this is the part of the game. He's got to do a lot of thinking because he knows he's not in the best situation right now.
Yeah, he's harnessing his inner man. He's like, what do I got to do again? What do I got to do to get points?
He's like, what was it again? Read the ITC missions to me. Hold these objectives, kill shit. God damn it.
Where's the Death Rider? Or where's the
Well, that's the end of movement phase. So he's still he's still considering movement.
That's right.
Still considering what he wants to do here.
Got witches in that piece of terrain.
Yes. So Sean has a bunch of witches right here. Big ass guardian blob right here. A strung out guardian blob right here. Also in combat with these guys. Avatar, Eldridge chilling here. I think.
Is he moving up his company?
Some Rangers right here. And I think there's some clutch characters hiding in here. So Sean has a dominant center position with a lot of tools. So he's trying to consider moving past.
I think he just rotated him like it was 4th edition.
So just a quick update, guys. This charge was so huge because what little hope he had of trying to like peel off some of Sean's characters, that vanished when this squad made this tennis charge.
Oh, it's huge. He can't pick up on anything now.
What, Juice is rolling some shit? I don't even know what he's rolling.
I don't know what he's rolling.
Where's Rough Riders at?
Unclear at this time. Is he just... He's not doing combat, is he? The only thing he can shoot is the witches.
Austin, did Juice forget to bring in his Rough Riders on turn 3?
He doesn't have sight. Yeah, he's shooting already.
Is this hour 15 of a tournament day and he forgot to bring his Rough Riders in?
No, there they are.
Where?
On the bottom right, it looks like.
Oh, did Austin just point to him?
Yeah.
All riders in the corner. They just did an intention play. They just said they go there.
So yeah, they're just saving time.
Saving time. Got it. That's what you got to do. So you can't see them. I don't even know if they're covered by a camera. Let me see if I can get it. No.
I can see it in ours, but I think the template's blocking it.
No, I just moved it around. So you think overhead? You can see them in overhead?
Yeah, but I think there you go. If you move it, but I think our
faces are covering it. God damn.
Yeah, our faces are covering it. Maybe next time we can do a little like have a little bit of border so that the camera angle itself is kind of scooted in around the corner like that, so we can get those clutch views.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, Juice he didn't have many options here because of that charge. You know, he was pretty much dictated, oh, I can't snipe out characters. I guess I'm doing this one thing. And maybe some combats. I'm not sure those two models up there. I know he's got a mortar coming in too, potentially to charge. But are those company commanders up there? I'm not sure.
I know he peeled off some of them already. Losing some resolution on the game. That won't stop. Rob, 1 second. Let me take a look at the chat real quick. You're on your own for 1 second.
I feel like I can do that. Austin, are we in combat here? What is happening? I feel like shots are done. We're not getting overwatched. We can't be shooting into assault, so I feel like we are in assault here. Company commanders perhaps rolling up, and that single mortar, or remnants of a troop squad. I can't be sure. Commanders are fighting guardians. There it is. Company commanders. Company commanders actually aren't too bad in Astra Militarum. They have multiple wounds, 5 up, invulnerable save. Let's see what they got for combat. I've never actually charged with one before. He does have platoon commanders too in his elite slot to get that brigade. So he has, let's see, company commander is going to be swinging just with a chainsword at strength of melee, which 3 up, whatever. 3 attacks though. Might be enough to take down a guardian or 2. Last pistol. Mortar's just there for, I don't know why he charged him with the mortar.
Back in it. So obviously, catch me up. What happened here?
Company commanders charge the guardians up top. I'm not sure what the mortar is. Maybe just the last of the heavy weapon squad, maybe. And it looks like they're over here to this combat, witches and shock troops.
So all this just happened right here. So so pass didn't kill almost anything? What happened here?
It doesn't look like it.
So
the only thing you could shoot was those witches, I think, that weren't in combat.
Austin, we never talked about it, but was Sean able to tri-tip the squad?
Pass killed Rangers. Oh, the Rangers on objective 3.
So top objective, that Guardian squad's unengageable. Did they wrap up some guardsmen? Is that what happened?
Up on 2?
Here, top of the screen.
Yeah, objective 2.
So these guys couldn't be interacted with, huh?
He could not shoot them because they had wrapped up. Yeah, they had wrapped up.
Damn.
So he charged in with 2 commanders and mortar, and there's already an infantry.
Yeah, so I'm going to go back to my previous statement. Remember last turn I said if he manages to Sean Nayden, Kansas City shuffle, charge them without killing anybody, and then tri-tip them, this game's over.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to get out of the combat now.
It's too late.
And, it's fucking over. I mean, it's already looking grim right now. Turn 3 is typically the turn that breaks people's backs in ITC.
I mean, he's got that whole center to just project power. And
so it's on Sean's time right now. Because
he's swinging with his guardian.
Well, he's asking him to pile in the guardians on his time. And this is what he wants. He wants to kill those guardsmen, be free. Then all the psychic powers that he has center board right here are all going to Doom, Jinx, and
he doesn't have Jinx. He's his guide and Executioner.
Oh god, what happened to Doom?
Oh, I mean, he's got Doom, Executioner, and Guide.
Yeah.
No Jinx. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Never mind.
So like he's gonna cast all this shit right here. He's gonna kill pass this next turn.
Ugh, ugly.
But I mean, it's still tight. I mean, it's literally. I imagine it's gonna be turn 3. It's gonna be a tight score. But then once Sean takes away his ability to score every turn, he's gonna run away with it. Nobody hates Sean. Sean's an amazing player. And I wouldn't say he's a New England Patriots at 40K, Cypress Steve. I'd say he's New England because he spams wins.
Sometimes if you're going to spam anything, wins are the good thing to spam.
So these are return attacks, maybe? Austin, do those Guardians kill those Guardsmen? Guardians versus Guardsmen?
It's not looking good.
Oh my God. Well, sorry.
Gone.
I get it now. He's literally from New England.
Mm-hmm.
He's from Connecticut. So
I don't
we're
think there's any guardsmen left.
so we're still on. Sorry, Robbie. So we're still on Juice's time right now. Looks like.
I don't see the clock ticking down.
So it killed a mortar.
Yep.
It doesn't clock down by seconds. It clocks down by minutes.
Oh, gotcha.
So and it's you see the lights on his side. So they're figuring out something. Wounds on mortars, placement of models. So the guardsmen have 2 models left. And this is
in that blob.
Yep.
Oh lordy. Looks like they're tallying.
Yep. This is the end of Sean's turn. As you can see, the light's been passed over. The chess clock's been passed over.
Turn. So 3 to Juice.
So I imagine. So Sean killed. He held, and he's working on his last Reaper, maybe.
Mm-hmm. So he's going to be able to fall back. This is not.
Did he continue to wrap the guardsmen?
I think there's 2 guardsmen in there.
What? So Juice killed 1, scored 1. Sean killed more and held more. Damn, that's a 4-pointer for Sean.
Oof.
4 points on primary for Sean on that one. So that puts Sean up to 9 on primary total. Juice up to 9 as well. And what are the secondaries we're looking at here? Looks like all but maxed secondaries and only 5 secondaries for Juice. So Juice is at 5 secondaries. Sean is at 11. Woo!
That's not good.
Right? We're looking at that, right?
That's an uphill battle.
Is that literally 20 points suddenly for Sean? Oh, did it just get fixed?
Yeah, he's got it fixed now.
So is it 4,
Sean
5, 6, 7, 8,
only
9?
1 more to tick.
So it's 9 to 9 on primary. I'm reading that right?
On Reaper, yeah.
And yeah, so it's literally
1
20,
more Reaper
20
secondary.
20 to 14.
Throw it back here. Sean's helping him figure out.
So we're on turn 4, ladies and gentlemen. Sean, looks like my man Sean over here is wearing his Battle for Salvation jersey in the red.
Guess who's coming to play?
So it is it's happening. So it's a 6-point lead right now, and there's literally no way. So he's trying to get a charge with those witches, it looks like. Is that Morgan Raw poking his head out?
It sure is. I think so. Let's check the cam.
20 to 14 confirmed Austin.
Yep.
That's what I have.
Magon Raw and
Is he going to try to make he's going to try to make a re-rollable charge with the witches.
Looks like. Yep.
He's going to juice them up. They're going to be wounding on 5s. It's going to be a million attacks. He's going to plink away at it with Morgan Raw. If he kills Pask right now, I think they're going to shake hands.
Yeah, I don't see any other possible outcome here. If Pask goes down, like I said, Pask is going to be the Alamo for Juice.
And he's probably going to sling Doom on it. He's probably going to throw Executioner at it. I mean, Pask is dead.
He's already taken 4 wounds too. Remember,
Pask has there's enough. Is there enough PCs left? Seat command points left to make Pask improve his armor save? Defensive gunners.
Oh well.
Sorry. So he's gonna. That's the one I was thinking about. So he's gonna increase his Overwatch, right?
He could.
I mean, fuck, he can shoot through those witches.
Too bad orders don't work in the.
Yeah.
Charge
with
phase.
Yeah, but with like fucking 20 Gatlin shots hitting on 5s.
Is it Punisher? I thought it was Executioner up top.
Is it an Executioner up top or is it a Punisher
Let
up
me
top?
check. I don't know.
I think it's 2 plasma side sponsons, right?
Let me get a
Exclamation
refresh.
point list. Check out the Beats Lab community page, guys. Also, exclamation point Battle Bro. Check out the new freshest Patreon page in town with Sean Nayden, Team Captain America, and Juice. And we're obviously on our inaugural live battle report style of a new way of capturing our battle reports. We're trying something we don't think a lot of people are doing with casting remotely, with boots on the ground. Austin Wingfield, Wobbly Modelers, helping us out big time. Big shout out to that organization. Check them out. Give them a follow on Facebook.
Sapper Steve wants to know what's the plan here. We doing this every Saturday, Kenny?
This might be. I'm gonna say this is gonna be a. It's not gonna be an every Saturday thing. That's for sure. We gotta work out the dates. We used to do our battle reports on Sunday. So It might be Saturday, it might be Sunday, but I like this because it's if the game takes 3 hours and there's a chess clock, it's the same 3 dudes, it's 15 man hours. It used to be, 20 man hours before it even got to me. And then I had to spend my man hours on it. So
I feel like whenever we do it, it'll be announced well ahead of time. We'll have the lists up. Probably be looking at getting, more folks in here.
And also, as a quick update, Pass does indeed have Executioner.
Yeah, that's what it looks like on the sheet here. It's hard to tell from this angle because you can't see it. I would imagine he's always taking Executioner. Correct. If we do not stream. If you do not hear that we're going to live stream this, please go on Facebook. Shocker Clubs nailed it.
All right. Sean's going for the kill, guys. He's covering the table. He's taking all positions.
Bane's picking up Batman.
It's on Juice's time right now. That means Juice is figuring out what he wants to do with something, or he wants to bring something up. Juice Juice basically is I think Juice's big mistake here is with cavalry.
Yeah.
They could have come into play, but I think he just ended up using them as recon. And as he started losing time in the clock with less and less time, I think he ended up not moving him a couple times.
That is true as well. What do you think about about his target selection going after the bikes when they could have conceivably dropped the knight before the knight? Did the knight even get to shoot?
He did. He killed like a bike. The knight was a waste of points in this game, but it was a target.
Yeah, it was a fire magnet.
But Sean's list is designed to crush knights, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Knight had 1 turn of shooting, did almost nothing. Yep, that's what Austin confirms.
Ugh.
So we're back on Sean's time. I think he's figuring out what his order of operations here is. Yeah, and this is a bad map for Juice. On top of it, straight across is never what Juice wants. 10-inch, whatever you roll is 10. I don't know what that's for. Let's go to overhead. So how's Pass looking on wounds? Did he get any mortal wounds taken on him, Austin?
I haven't seen anything come through. I think he's still at 4. roll a 4 or roll a 6 and then a 1. We've seen that before. Roll 1 followed by a 6.
So reroll charge 12. Is that a reroll charge to a 12?
I think it might have been.
So is this Executioner time right now? Is this Overwatch time?
Not sure what.
Oh no, we're over here still.
Are these combat? This is combat over.
So did the witches fail their charge? Okay, obviously I missed the witch charge.
Yeah, I think so. Because if we're already, he decided not to. He decided not to charge Pass.
Makes sense. Eldred just snuck up in there. That's what we're watching. Eldred just snuck up there and killed the commander. So he just got an easy kill. Now he's going to finish off the guard. Consolidate in with some guardians. It's back to Juice.
Oh, look, he can't be shot now.
Well, looks like he did some tri-tipping there. Sean is being safe. He's playing it hard. So he doesn't want to hit that Overwatch. Basically, he's like, if Juice is going to kill these guys, he's gonna have to shoot him right in his turn instead of let him kill them all for free.
Yeah, especially with defensive gunners.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I'd rather you kill me. I'd rather your action in your turn be to kill me, not me give it to you in my action.
There's a company commander.
So now he has 2. So confirm Austin. The Guardians are free on objective 2 and the Witches. So there's 2 threats backed up by an Avatar. All looking at Pask right now for the potential tabling scenario.
I mean, what do you shoot at? You got 2 big blocks right there. All the things are bad. You can't kill the Witches on morale because they only ever lose maximum of 1 because of their cult. Guardians are fearless right now because of the Avatar. Ugh. Talk about between a rock and a hard place. That's what past that right now.
Yes, sir. Also, it turns out Guardians on objective 2 are still technically engaged. There's still people in there.
Uh-oh.
The Avatar is setting up. So, like, basically, Juice might get tabled live on his first battle report.
Brilliant.
But, you're going to get tabled by potentially top 3 best players in the world right now on paper.
I feel like that's a good exercise in tactical awareness. Because, hey, he can go back and watch this whole stream and be like, where did it go wrong for me? Where did it come off of the rails?
So Juice is going to fall back from the Guardians, it looks like. Confirm that, Austin.
If he can get out, I don't see why he wouldn't.
He's going to fall back here. Get out of that. Rough Riders finally moved up. You saw it, ladies and gentlemen. He's finally going to do something.
Is he going to do anything with the ones over on the right flank? That's the big question.
Not falling back. So I guess he's not going to fall back from that combat. No,
well, that makes the decision on what to shoot at even easier.
So he's going to ace the Witches. I think he's going to pull back.
He has to create some space, or else he's just going to get swarmed.
So I think at this point he's like operation. So like he's got enough models left. I think he's trying to just get as many points as possible. So he's going to move back a little bit, create some space between him and the Avatar, shoot these dudes up, see how it goes down for him.
But he is going to be -1 to hit with his side sponsons.
I don't think anything Juice can do at this point will win him the game, but he's a tournament player. He's like, okay, I'm going to take an L right now, but I got to get as many points as possible. So, like, you still got to play that way.
There come the horses.
They come. They should have moved. They should have been already on the table, been moving.
Mm-hmm.
Creating space and getting points.
I feel like there's at least three big errors here. Maybe not would have won in the game, but would have gotten more points.
I mean, straight up, Sean going first, huge.
Yeah,
he set up his bikes on the line. He didn't even set him up for a. He didn't even set him up for a turn 2 webway.
Normally he does. From what you're saying, I was surprised to see him out there.
He set up on the gun line. So I don't know how many mistakes. I think Juice should have played more aggressively with these 2 units. But outside of that, lessons learned. He left spaces for the Solitaire. The Solitaire killing, punking out 2 Slam Captains. That was another turning point in the game for sure.
Yeah. Oh, they're in combat.
Oh yeah, they're back to combat already. Like these turns. So that's how it goes, guys. People are like, oh, you only have like, look how little time is on the clock. These turns are gonna be like a minute long now. They're almost neck and neck on time. Like
Did not expect that.
Back to Sean's time. Back to Juice's time. Juice is still making plays. I think wasn't that the order to fight again? Is that what he just did? I think he's not in. I think that was the orders phase.
Oh yeah, because the orders, right.
So now this is pass.
Pile in and fight again.
Pask is now shooting right now. He's going to tear up these witches.
What is he shooting? Did he combo?
Yeah. Is he shooting witches, Austin?
Yeah, it looks like he keeps pointing there.
Yeah.
I guess he's doing a side sponsons, D3?
Yeah, he likes to do the execution of those. So he's right here, guys. Pask is engaging right here. He should do the Lord's work, as Austin put it. So
he will do some work.
Pask is going to be able to reach one of those characters, I think is what word on the street is.
Ooh, he's got a clutch last cannon.
Succubus just got aced, so that's a kill.
Yep.
That's a headhunter, secondary. Juice getting points, Witch is getting aced. Ooh, and that was Warlord, by the way. So
Troop Master's Warlord.
So I think isn't the Succubus Warlord?
I don't think so.
Austin confirmed the Warlord. Did he just kill the Troop Master or the Succubus? So was that the?
Well, either way, the only relics in the army are on the Harlequins. So either the Solitaire or the Troop Master is the Warlord.
So either way, that's probably the Troop Master then. Nick Rose.
Yeah, that was the Warlord.
Nick Rose tuning in from Facebook. What's up, brother?
Nice to see real horses.
So Juice just picked up a couple of secondaries. That's not so bad.
Nah, just got to get points.
Coming in on turn 4 with almost no time left on the clock. These guys have to manage their time. There's going to be a lot of speed play coming up in the next couple turns. There we go.
Yeah, it's all end game at this point.
Yeah, we're about to be out of models, so
yeah. It's still exciting because this is where people get you'll see a lot of sloppy play. So actually watching this will probably help a lot of folks, not punt the final turn. Oh man, I could have whatever. I could have got those extra 2 points. It could have put me over the top. You submarine up in the standings or something like that. Like never let down, never give up, never take off the gas.
Yep. So what's up? What's the deal with these Rough Riders, Austin?
I think they're going for objective 1.
If only they had moved the last turn, he would have had that charge in those witches easy.
Absolutely.
Brutal. Amos checking in. What's up, Amos?
Game 4, long day, standing around 12 hours, 15 hours, 14 hours, standing on hardwood, eating a honey bun, slamming monster. It ain't for everybody.
These guys played a tournament today and then a 2-hour lunch break, and now they're playing this game for you guys live here for the inaugural live stream for the Long War Battle Reports. Simulcast on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube, and of course the new Battle Brothers Patreon page for Juice and Sean, ! Battle Bro, for the command. So it looks like they're still on Juice's time. Maybe someone should. I guess he's calculating Juice's, so it's for him. Yep. That
Looks
makes
like
sense. Gangster.
Less than 10 minutes left.
Not bad. Juice picked up 3 secondaries this turn.
Yeah. So what we're talking about, like this end of game play is crucial. Like don't Don't let down your guard. Stay focused.
Just got 1 point for killing something.
I think they're putting it. Yeah, there it is.
And what is Sean at now? What did Sean pick up?
He's maxed out on secondaries, it looked like.
Did Sean just pick out his... he just picked up 4 points on primary? And did he just go to 12 on maxed out secondaries? Indeed.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're going into...
Steve just mailed us his after action report. We'll have to review it. Recommended changes, lessons learned. Appreciate all the comments, everybody. Of course, we're in it to make this fun, even more fun and exciting than tonight's pilot episode.
Here we go. Turn 5, the end game.
Mm-hmm.
Sean with a 25-18 lead on turn 5.
Juice doesn't have pants on. Those are his shorts.
Is Juice realizes he fucked up? Juice realizes he fucked up on the cavalry, is what Austin's telling me.
Oh.
That sucks. It looks like my man Sean is fanning out the Guardians. Just
hold down the objective.
Holding down 2 objectives because he lost that squad back there.
Just in case the Rough Riders actually make it.
Yep. He's like, we don't have a squad here anymore, ladies and gentlemen, so now we need to hold more. We need to hold more. This squad right here is going to be a thing, but let's see how Sean interacts with that. Are the Guardians on objective 2 still engaged with Guardsmen? Boots on the ground, investigative reporter Austin Wingfield from the Wobbly Modelers. What's up, brother? Oh my God, we got to get the poop rap in here?
Poop rap. Can we stream that through?
Probably what's going to happen is we're going to hear some closing remarks from the guys, and then they're going to film a separate Beats Lab Battle Report breakdown to go up on the Patreon page and the Hall of Veterans.
There you go. Actually, over on their Patreon page right now, they got their, I think they got a 3-part Orc Codex breakdown. It's pretty good. We were talking about it most of the day. Did you know, one of the things I want to talk about, the freebooters get +1 to hit. If they kill something, anything within 24 inches of the unit.
Are you talking about freebooters?
Yeah, in orcs.
Oh, does Sean literally have 40 seconds left on the clock? Oh my God, this is it. This is it.
Juice's prediction might come true.
So if he runs out of time, everyone, all he can do is make saves and morale tests. So I think he's already predicted that. He's pausing to talk about rules. I think he's already predicted that he's going to be out of time. So he just set up to make sure he's going to be on objectives the rest of the game.
They bumped the Rough Rider. Oh, they just moved it for the charge so they could know how far, probably. He's scoring. Well, Juice is gonna have the run of the table here in a sec.
I think he just conceded his turn. It's like, my turn's over, your turn.
Oh, he saved the pocket clutch. 35 seconds. There it is. Here it comes. Definitely. I don't know if they pre-measured something.
This is getting real.
Sean got a bonus point because he scored everything, it looks like.
Well, he put every model and he put ass on every objective, basically. So what he's set up to do is, even if he runs out of time, he's going to be able to hold more for Juice's last turn. So this is an interesting development right here because they're playing chess clock rules, ITC major top table rules here. Every live stream requires this now, pretty much every ITC event.
I think it's a good idea. I would have liked to have seen us a lot sooner, to be honest.
But they're pretty much tied up on time. All right, here he goes. He already rolled.
He's burning seconds.
Yep.
He's shooting past, it looks like.
He already he already has the dice in his hands.
Counted up, ready to go.
As Juice is taking out the witches. He's literally rolling in Juice's time right now. He's trying to game the clock. There we go. Loses the 2 more witches, it looks like. Back to Juice. He's trying to manage. So Sean even got the bonus point this turn, guys. Sean got people on the objectives. Was it characters on objectives or contests for objectives, Austin? So Sean's last turn of time is a 5-point primary turn.
Oh, they're coming down.
There we go.
Cavalry.
We're looking at the
charge.
We're looking at a cavalry charge right here on your screen, people.
Yep.
Right here. I'm keeping it focused on the chess clocks just because this is too intense. So Pask shot down the witches. Cavalry is making a charge, I guess, the remnants of the witches.
Does that mean he's going to hold one? Because he doesn't have any OPSEC over there?
If Juice clears this out, he'll be able to hold an objective. He'll be able to hold and kill. So if Juice finishes his unit out, he'll get 2 points.
Yep. It looks like the rest of them closed the gap. Easy.
Yep, and this is a case of the blown beehole, just to echo the comments in chat. Sometimes your butthole looks like the blown out end of a comic exploding cigar. And Juice has less time on his clock now than Sean.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
He's got to make those attacks.
Oh, my God. This is so good. He has to kill these models before he runs out of time. It's over. It's over. It's over.
He's like, I can't do it. He's like, I can't do it.
Yep. You can't do it.
So did he get objective 1?
I don't know.
I don't.
Only thing, yeah, Nick Rose right. The only thing is they're pausing a lot, but in ITC you can't pause as much. Like if you want to discuss rules and things like that, I guess you're allowed to pause, but they also don't have a judge. So like they don't have a judge that can come over and pause it. So they paused it because they decided that they're going to finish the attacks in the spirit of the game.
Oh, all right. That's fair. I like that. Just going to finish it out. So both the cavalry charges and the number 2. I feel like number 2 kind of doesn't matter. I mean, you got the avatar up there. You've got what, 1 company commander maybe holding out with a refractor field or something.
So, yeah, I mean, I think they're just finishing off the chart. They're finishing the bottom of turn 5 right now for prosperity.
For completeness?
You always got to get that gentle back pressure, and you always got to take it to completion.
Always.
It's always the way I like to do it, at least. So looking good. Can't wait to get some notes from these guys. I want to hear what they thought. Austin, I want you to start preemptively tilting the street level camera up so that we can see more of the flag in front of us. I want these guys to stand on the end of the table. I want these guys to be able to kind of just
corner. You want them in the corner, basically.
Yeah, I want them kind of in the corner. So I want you to tilt the camera up so we can see their faces, so we can hear from them here in a second.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. There's the handshake.
Epic fist bump.
So tell them to stand back there in the corner. There we go. I want you to unmute the laptop that has the Yeti. It's just when they tell you they're ready to talk. And then we're
tallying up the score right now.
We're going to get the final from these dudes.
You can tell how intense the game is based on the state of Sean Nayden's hair at the end of the game.
And the redness of his forehead. Or maybe we just got some red camera here.
There's a couple of lights over there in that corner.
Yeah, it's looking hot.
I'm in a little. Maybe we didn't check the exposure.
So yeah, Austin, you're gonna press the unmute button on the Hangout itself on the laptop that controls the Yeti. I don't know which one it is because I'm not there because I'm literally broadcasting from fucking Hollywood, California, the new Beats Lab.
Across the country.
And Rob is in the Cat Command Center. We're literally in all over the place.
17.
Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. We can hear.
I'll set the mic up.
There it is. Second epic fist bump for the night.
Is that Justin Troop? Tell Justin Troop to flex that right bicep for us.
We on? They told you to flex for him.
That right bicep. Bring it in.
The screen's not wide enough.
It's not big enough.
Not big enough.
It's not big enough.
Yo, what a great ass game.
Woo.
I'm ready to talk about this.
I wanna play
Great. Down to the wire. You want to talk about time too. Turn 5, we literally winding down with 4 seconds. Dude, I actually stopped and was like, I don't want to do it. I thought I had 4 seconds left and I had 40. It doesn't matter, but like it was mad love.
Sexy.
Great game. I love it. So the final score, let's talk. So Sean is the victor of the Hunger Games. Here in the Beats Lab. So it's a total score of 30 to 22. Gosh, I have to call myself out. Right meow. What an absolute moron, idiot move on turn 3. I just got sometimes this is the objective that gets overlooked. And like, sometimes good players just make mistakes, right? And then so I literally am so focused about here. I've been eating a lot and cheese dip has pushed my gut out. And I'm just like, I overlook the objective right in your deployment zone. Like what in the absolute shit?
I did it on my turn too.
Yep.
Turn.
Yeah. Turn 4.
I didn't have any guardians up there.
Right. Because we're so pressed on trying to move around and do all this other. I overlooked.
I actually think your bigger mistake was that turn you went ham on the characters over there with the mortars and stuff. If you had thrown all those mortars into my witch squad while they had missed their charge
before they
were able to come tie up and kill that whole flank and protect the characters for the next couple turns. If you had slammed them hard instead of the characters, they're all gone, and then you can get the characters the next turn.
That's a good point.
Actually, we didn't even notice that.
Mistake in that. So like
they can't hear us.
On that was like you had such a powerful turn because that was turn 2.
Oh, my turn 2 was powerful.
I was like,
when I forgot all 3 of your slam guineas, I knew I reached right up into you a little bit.
And I was like, what the living shit was that?
Chuck the nuts down,
dude. Again, solitaire blitz move. You literally needed every bit of 13 inches to be able to clear everyone. You know what I mean? So that was massive. The other one, okay, cool. You kill some down, but for anybody who doesn't know what happened, Sean's up top. Uses a stratagem, right? So with this fusion pistol with your warlord, whatever that trait is, or stratagem, rolls a 1.
Yep.
Right? Rolls a 1. He misses to kill the Bang Guineas that was up on the catwalk.
You talked some shit, and then he
command pointed it. Obviously, into a fucking 6.
which equaled 3 hits then. And then I said that to you, and you're looking at me, and I just rolled the wounds, 3 wounds. You roll the saves, you die, and then you're like looking at me, you're like, Give me your damn code.
What is this fusion?
This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. You rolled 1 hit and you wounded for 3 times.
Wow, the shit. 11 saves later, but no. Great game. Gosh, to be honest, I know sometimes it looks out of it one way or the other. It wasn't even until like the last 40 seconds, minute and a half. Still in it. Like that's how close it was the entire game. I'm wrapping up units. Neither one of us, wanted to reach out too much. I really wanted you to charge. I was saving 2 CP because I was like, Pass is going to be that dude. Pass is going to be that guy. So, ladies and gentlemen, I have a Castellan. I have 3 Bang Guinnesses, and I finished the game with 2 command points. Whew. Are you kidding me? I start with 20, and everybody's like, oh, CP, these guys are unplayable. They're doing. Dude, I swung twice. I did things,
I want to raise my hand and say you didn't get to play with the Castellan.
That's right.
And
that damn hobo.
you didn't use any CP.
Holy dear God, that guy didn't do anything.
In fact, he wasted like 6 or 7 CP on it.
How'd you like Pat?
Oh,
I liked him.
The Lord's work. We've actually, so for anybody who's wondering why we're doing that, he is actually within the 36-inch range because a lot of times nights you're going to see a single big knife paired with 2 Helverins to make a full detachment, right? So, and those are 8 shots at strength 7, -1, 3 flat damage. Well, if you look at Pask, he is greater than 2 Helverins within 36 inches. Like he does more damage, better with skill. He can have bonuses, he can do everything else. So that's why I went with him. Also, he's cheaper than 2 Helverins.
Yeah. Kenny,
Plugged
Rob,
in.
how do you feel about how that game went down?
Legendary Sean Nayden and Juice. That game was ill.
Yeah.
I think we did a great job. We were able to get some of the growing pains through there, and I think get Juice wrapped around you so he can hear on the other headphone. This is how on the fly hobo mode this is.
Yeah. Have Juice like kind of reach around you a little bit and get in there.
Juice ate too much cheese dip. he can't fit. Well, here we go,
look,
guys.
they're splitting the headphones like Lady and the Tramp.
There we go.
This one's mine. You can have that one. Oh, I should go in this ear. Same side.
Same size. Hey, you hear us, Juice?
I hear you.
So
There it is.
it'll be great watching this on the replay. I think we did a good job. We had a lot of people watching. We were able to ramp it up, get the Madden app going. I'm gonna tell you what. Big shout out to Austin Wingfield and to Boots on the Ground, Beats Lab Dan, because without those guys, this wouldn't have worked out. It was just like you talked about the strategies you're putting forth. But I wanted to say is Battle Bros. Battle Brothers, Battle Brother, actually, doesn't matter. ! Battle Bro here in the chat. You want to check out the new Patreon page. There'll be links everywhere. That's the new Patreon page full of tactics. And I venture to say that they're going to keep it kind of light on this wrap-up video because I suspect a full-blown Beats Lab Battle Report breakdown with Sean and Juice for this game going up on Patreon soon.
Absolutely. So thank you for saying all that because you are going to get in detailed, right? You're going to know exactly what we thought turn by turn of this. So you can either listen to it, watch it while you're doing it. We are going to break it down on the Patreon page. Battle Brothers Tactics with Juice and Sean. Can't wait.
No.
What?
As if we voiced over the whole game like a director's cut.
Ooh.
Like, so you could watch the director's cut version and the Kenny and Rob version. So there'd be 2 versions.
We call that a good old twofer.
And I could be like, I was going to grab your nuts in this turn. You'd be like, no, I got you.
No, but in one two.
That could actually there was a few turns where I saw some nut grabbing. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a little close.
My 3 Bane Guinnesses got all their grabbed.
The whole time that's going down, I want you to understand. I kept circling that solitaire, and like Rob would be like, "What solitaire?" I was like, "The one right there that's gonna tonight you both." I was like, "He's gonna kill both these assholes right now."
Ham banana, you.
That guy, no, what a great game, Sean. Thank you for everything.
In fact, I charged the guardsman to take some damage because there's a strat that when I take damage, I get bonus 2 attacks.
I kept mentioning that. I was like, did he pull that off? Is that why he charged the guardsman? Is he trying to get Overwatch and take a wound or play a stratagem? That's solitaire though, right? But I think we did it here today. We should end the broadcast on a positive note. Let's stay on the hangout to talk a little bit afterwards, guys. But you guys know the link. I see it posted in chat. If you want to see more of the list, ! List, that'll take you over to the Beats Lab community page. You want to join that open page, we'll start posting today. Gentlemen.
And for anybody who doesn't know, we're already over there on the page waiting for you. Right now is the 2 of 3 Orcs Codex breakdown. We take the Codex in 3 different parts. We do warlord traits, stratagems, psychic abilities, units.
Now we're gonna try to make some lists and see what we like. What
yeah,
we
started building some lists already, and we'll put those up as well. So, and it's going to be a lot of content. We're talking about multiple 4 or 5 videos a week. It's going to be a lot. Get on over there.
It's gonna be opening up a second Vimeo account. That's what it's gonna be, because we're about to have more content here on these Long War Connects than we've ever had before. It's about to be the realest shit ever. But I'm gonna end the broadcast, guys. Don't go anywhere. I want to talk to you guys. Play on, players.